Oi, hello, brother. Long time no see. Do you play? Yeah, still playing with. Trying to split one Victoria free. Long time no see. Hello, brother. I'm trying. I'm playing Kingdom Come 2, as you can see. It seems. I don't know why, but by the way, did you have some issues? I guess maybe you are not using Windows 11 because in Windows 11 the recent 24H2 update seems causing the Victoria free or any Paradox game there with this current new engine like the CK3 or Victoria 3 have some issues when you play the game for a few hours. It will completely freeze your PC. You can't even do anything else than how we put it. I don't know why, but this happened to me.
I apologize.
So I wonder the same thing happened to you. Probably not, because if you want, you're probably not using Windows 11, maybe. I haven't had any issues. I just put it up Victoria free app, so it's fine now. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, they can go test it. You can go test it. Hello, lady.
Welcome, sir. What can I do for you?
You need a deal?
Menhard sent me.
Oh, use Windows 11. Okay. Yeah, they can go test it out.
Praise the Lord. I feared I wouldn't find anyone, and that would have been bad. That I'd end up all alone, just like with everything else.
First, tell me exactly what this is about. Menhard said it was fairly unusual.
My husband, may God rest his soul, left me saddled with some unpleasant business. He liked to spend evenings in the tavern and bet with the other regulars. And he promised one of them a fair sum of money after losing a bet. But that waster of mine recently passed away, and the other fella, Radmill, the cobbler's apprentice, has been hounding me like there's no tomorrow. He swears that he won fair and square and that I have to pay him the money, although I've hardly any myself. But he has no written record of it. We even went to the city council, but they just slammed the door on us. Since my husband's will says disputes are to be resolved by duel and Radmill won't relinquish his claim, it's up to God himself to judge. As a widow, I have the holy right for a fighter to stand for me.
Tell me about Webmill.
Tell me more about my opponent.
Oh yeah, speaking of Victoria 3, have you played any,
Perhaps we could reason with him.
any big mob with different history?
He's a whoremonger,
like the,
lucky enough to run into that gullible husband of mine.
There's
no
Defy
talking to him,
Glass.
which makes me wonder
Let me go
why
check it.
Cobbler
We'll check
keeps
out
a
later.
leech like that
What's
in
the
his
mob
employ.
land? I recently playing that mob. Divergences. Do you have ever try to speed one with that mob? I'll stand for you.
I'll fight for you.
Thank you. I was hoping you wouldn't leave a poor old widow in a lurch. Go make arrangements for the duel with that fool, the cobbler's man, in the town hall. See you later, my friend.
Last view, okay. But before doing this, let me also go get a new quest. Yeah, maybe there's one of the country you want to, get a target. For some of, I don't know. You can just try out, yes, no matter what. Let's see what kind of target will be fitting for you. Okay.
My humble respect. Hello,
Manhunt get another.
It was a beautiful tournament. Much
quest.
great festing to see. I am glad you could make it. Congratulations on your victory.
Thank you.
I knew you would win, and I am glad I was not mistaken. What did you think of it?
You know what?
I
It
don't
was
have
great.
much experience with events like these, but I thought it was fantastic. The competition was also good. Great opportunity for swordsmen to show off and improve their skills.
Gut, Heinrich. My thoughts exactly. What about the winnings? Are you satisfied?
Well, you can sell nice money, so
Aye.
I'm happy
The
for that.
prize was great. Nice things, valuable. Nothing to complain about.
I am glad you are satisfied. Most importantly, the councillors are satisfied too. So me and Fridush can continue organizing tournaments. I am
Aha.
sure that the more tournaments we hold, the more we can attract better fighters and make tournaments even more interesting for everyone involved. I also hope the council and the local burghers will be more generous in time so that we can offer better prices, which would also surely convince more contenders to participate. So I urge you to keep participating too,
The
Heinrich.
guy, like,
We
you
need
know,
a fighter
practice,
like you
yes,
to make
seems
the
very
tournament
serious, you know,
famous.
like,
I'll consider it, Manhart. You
there's
have
a
my word.
blood out coming out from there, isn't it?
What now, fucker?
Oh, I guess this guy is basically more tournament mission for the team. So by this case, I guess, yeah, I'm not gonna bother it. But there's more new crests around there. Let's go check it out. Wait, there. Hey,
God
4-man.
bless.
So how's the mine, Vlach?
God be with you, kiddo. There's a bit of fash. But come with us to the tavern.
Oh yeah, this guy needs to
Take
go to
care.
Tavern. Okay. Then let's go to deal mission. Oh, before that, I will go to Taylor also.
Whistling for?
This thing for my horse,
Nice and slow.
you know.
Hear ye! Andreas Plimo, bailiff of...
We're open. Good morning.
Oh, here's a Taylor. Damn, the water isn't very clean though. Ready for work? Okay, I hope so.
Fabrics.
Guten Tag.
Couldn't talk.
Thank you, sir. And come again.
Okay, let's go do the mission. Let's see.
Where you going?
Nice and slow.
Better wear my armor for this fight though. Yeah. My horsemanship upgrade again. Okay.
At your service, sir. God.
Is it here? Looks like it.
Guten Tag, mein Herr. Schön, dich zu sehen.
But not this guy. Well, this web meal. Okay.
I come on behalf of Widow Gerda. I will stand for her in battle. What terms shall we agree to?
So she went and found a swordsman anyway.
Yeah.
I'd hoped that it wouldn't come to
The
this.
champion of
I want that
Kuttenberg, you
money
know.
fair and square.
But you don't have a witness or any document.
No, I don't. Just my word. and I will gladly even swear on the cross. But once I pay the guild dues, they'll make me a master, and I'll finally open my own workshop. I swear before God, I'm in the right. And if there's no other way to defend my good fortune than with a weapon in my hand, so be it. Unless you would show mercy and let me win.
I can lend you
Well,
money.
if it's really just about money, I can lend you some.
You're kind, but now I can't back out. It would look like admitting I was making it up the entire time.
Okay, I will let you win.
I understand your situation, and you don't seem like a liar to me. What is it that you propose?
We'll trade blows for a while, make it look good, but then you'll let me land a few blows and the Arbiter will end it in my favor.
And what if he doesn't?
Don't worry. These duels aren't life and death. We just have to agree on what we will pretend to hit each other with.
Yeah, whatever, let's use the axe.
I want to fight with an axe.
Let's do it
Which
quick.
weapon is best for you?
I'm a cobbler, not a swordsman. I'll have to borrow a weapon and armor from somebody. Go back to Gerda and tell her we're agreed and that we'll meet there. Southwest of the city is a large solitary tree on a hill. Gerda will know where, so come together. And don't forget about our deal.
What? Oh yeah, eggs. I don't have eggs. Yeah, so I buy eggs. Or get eggs. Let me see. Get a suitable weapon. And go back to the window.
Easy, easy. Nice and slow.
Do you have a time?
I need to get an axe first. Where's my bed? Here. Oh, this one.
Oh.
My humble respects.
Hello, sir. Get an X or X. Okay, this bought X. Whatever. Let me also repair it a bit. Hey. Just find out I don't have any blacksmith gear. Maybe I will go get it later. Whatever. It's not I will go hit him, so who cares, right? Yep, it's a suitable weapon.
Excuse me.
Are we really any worse than they are?
I went to see Radmill, and we agreed on terms.
And what weapon did you choose?
We chose axes. Radmill went to find some armor, and then we'll meet at the big tree southwest of town. He said you'd know.
I know. And are you ready?
I
We
am.
can leave right away.
Then let's go, so I can finally have some peace.
Oh, I just fast travel myself. Okay. A bit outside of Cottonburn.
Today, the dispute between Gerda and Radmill will be decided once and for all. If necessary, I will gladly testify as to the recipient of God's favor in this duel today. Radmil will fight for himself, and Henry will take up arms for the widow Gerda. They have both agreed upon the weapons to be used in the duel. No other weapon is allowed. No fighter may move too far from the center of the ring. Whoever runs away loses. The duel will end as soon as someone surrenders or there is no more fighting. No killing. Did you understand the rules?
Yes.
Can I just immediately surrender?
Yes.
I should say I
Let
don't
the
understand.
duel
Let's try.
begin.
Come on. Let's see what you've got.
Get him, Henry.
I'll destroy you.
Enough.
Just fight.
I yield.
You'll get no mercy from me.
Get him.
You
Henry.
can't take me.
Ooh, ooh, ooh. Come on, hit harder. I don't even wear any armor. You know that, right?
Fuck yourself. Who taught you how to fight? A babe? Ha! Bleeding, are we?
Henry.
Want me to get your ma?
Come on, hit harder. Harder, you're so bad. Come on, let's say I will go lose to you. Oh,
That's that. Thank you.
We came to an agreement, did we not?
Don't worry.
damn.
I won't leave you high and dry.
I don't
Settle
think I
it
said
all.
I'm gonna
Let's go
let
to
you
the
hit me
others.
so hard though.
Radmil, Henry, you both fought valiantly. However, God has decided that Radmil speaks the truth. The dispute has thus been justly settled in his favor.
And I end up in the streets. Lovely justice.
I only got what was rightfully mine.
I will not listen to this. And you pudding, don't show your face around here ever again.
But
I'm also going, but if necessary, I'll testify to everything.
Henry, you wait. I appreciate you keeping your word.
we had a deal, didn't we?
Here you go. And thank you.
I hope that they take you into the guild and you become a master.
It'll be a while before the guild council meets, so I've still got some time with Yochlin ahead. But the prospects are better than ever.
Wow, who cares? I make it anyway, but I'm hurt so bad. I'm even dying if I don't use anything. Bandage, luckily I got. Like, holy hell. That's pretty bad, you say. Like, really bad. Okay, there's another quest in Quittenburg, right? Oh, hell no. There's so many quests around Quittenburg. I probably should find a place to sleep also.
Go.
For example, here seems like a not a bad idea. If it's allowed. But looks like there's nobody in this place even it looks like it. You can see it's very clearly abandoned. Oh, not really. I thought it's abandoned, but it seems like it's still a private area here. Like so empty here. I'm not even sure. This feels like place for a developer to do some testing or something. It doesn't really like a location I can get in here. Okay. Get a little part too. Let's check it out. After the fight, you gain 2 bonus on strength, agility, and combat skill for 6 game hours. After killing an opponent in close combat, you gain 10% more attack damage and faster stamina recovery. criminal disappear. It's either you convince others the nice way, or I think it's good nature. I'll go with. I'm always a nice guy in this game.
Quick!
Oh, it's that 4-man again, isn't it? This, I knew it. But yeah, I can't meet him until in the night. I can't take his mission point unless I'm go to the traffic at the night time. Alright then, skip this mission. This is I think this is a tournament. And then so we go here. This one.
Easy, good.
But well, since I'm injured pretty bad, let's get some sleep first. There we go. And back. But don't worry, the mission's still right there.
Easy, good horse.
Turn there and then turn right. Move forward. No greeting, shut up. Seems it's in upper 4. Oh hey, Kathleen.
What happened at Nebakov after the Praguers took the fortress?
You're asking me?
Of
Yeah.
course. I know you weren't there, but maybe you heard something. You know what goes on, right? I only remember that diabolical shot. Nothing after that.
That must have been really terrible. I heard the shot all the way from Troskowitz. I'm afraid all I know is when they took the fortress, von Aulitz's men hanged everyone they found there.
Oh
I'm
shit.
sorry, but most of ours got left behind there.
That must be bad.
There was this healer called Clara there.
A girl of yours?
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe. She was really kind to me. Oh, my God.
Wait, maybe she managed to save herself? Nobody would hang a young girl like that, would they?
I don't know.
Oh, sorry.
I hope not.
I shouldn't have said that.
Don't apologize. It's not your fault.
You have to live every day like it's going to be your last. That's all you can do in our trade.
What do you know about Michael the adjutant?
Do you know if Michael, the adjutant, survived?
I'm afraid I do know. Zhishka said the shot killed him on the spot.
Did you know him?
Aye. He was a good man. He saved my life.
Oh man, I
once.
didn't know Kara
I
died.
didn't know that.
Too bad.
Do you want to talk about it?
Not now, thanks. Some other time, maybe.
Thank you. That's all.
I'm sorry I can't tell you more.
No, that's all right. Thanks. You said you needed some help with something. What's going on?
Oh, wait,
Something's happened.
that's a new mission.
A real mess. And I need help from someone reliable.
What is it?
When I was fishing around for information about Liechtenstein, I cast the net a bit too wide.
Yeah?
And one of the servant girls I questioned was just found dead.
Oh shit.
You think she was killed because of you?
I don't know. If I did, I wouldn't be asking you for help.
You want to go check it out, huh? Oh, how would you? Tell me more about that.
I'll help you. Tell me all about it. Who was this dead girl?
Her name was Alice. She was an ordinary, pretty girl. She worked as a maid. I heard they found her all hacked up, tossed somewhere by the town wall. Oh, folk in town are saying it was absolute slaughter. They took the body to the morgue by the St. Peter and St. Paul cemetery.
I'll go take a look at her. See if I can find anything.
I think that would be for the best. Though, I don't think it'll be a very pretty sight. You can ask the gravedigger for details. He'll know the most.
When did you see her last?
When did you last see the girl?
Around a week ago?
And did you notice anything suspicious about her?
Not at all. She was always cheerful, lively. She was looking forward to a dance. Though I'm afraid she won't be dancing ever again.
What was she looking into for you?
What was Alice trying to find out for you?
She always brought me the freshest gossip overheard from her master. And lately, what the other maids in town were saying.
And did you learn anything important from her? Something someone would kill her for?
That's the thing. All she brought me was gossip. Who was cheating on who wasn't going to confession, those sorts of things. So you'll have to figure out the rest for yourself.
Maybe she found something else from her own.
What about your other girls? Are they all right?
Yes, fortunately. I'm careful enough to keep them pretty much in the dark about my plans. That's why Alice's death shocked me so much.
What are you going to do next?
What are you going to do next?
I'd like to ask the others if they noticed anything suspicious. If someone is following them and the like, but...
But you don't want to scare them.
I'm scared myself. For them. Maybe nobody knows about them yet. If someone was to follow me, I could give them away. And I can't risk that. I don't want anyone else to die because of me.
What if I go and see them?
They don't know you, Henry. You'd only scare them. I'll figure
Hard to
something
say.
out.
I'm too
In the
handsome to
meantime,
scare people,
find
you know.
out everything you can about Alice.
Do you think she overheard something of daily importance?
Do you think there could be something bigger behind the murder?
I don't know. Maybe she just got caught up in something. But it's strange. Why would someone do her like that? That's the kind of thing you do when you want to send someone a message.
So, why do you ask me for help then?
Why did you ask me in particular for help?
Isn't me
Because
ask
you're
her
the only
any,
one I know
any
here.
help?
But don't take it the wrong way. I'm actually glad it's you. You're pretty reliable.
Thank
Not
you.
even Zhishka would be of much help to me here.
Thanks. I know everything I need.
Good. Go to that graveyard, talk to the gravedigger, and take a look at that poor girl's body. In the meantime, I'll try to find out more. Then we'll put it all together, and I'll be damned if we can't come up with something.
Certainly, I get a side quest. Okay. Oh wait, that's the place for me to getting a side quest, isn't it? Yep. Okay, let's go check the grave digger.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, this is where I'm going to get the grave digger.
My God, what now?
just got to stick together. Other.
God bless you, sir.
Good to see you again, Volkmar.
You look all right.
Bloody way. It really is a small world.
You said you were headed to Kuttenberg, and that you'd repay me.
True, true. Actually, in my haste, I didn't even ask you your name.
Henry.
Pleased to meet you, Henry. You gave me a second chance, and I'll never forget that. I reckon I could teach you some useful things in return that not many people in this city know how to do.
Yeah.
Why not? I'll gladly learn something new.
I'm glad to hear it. But keep in mind, this will take some time, and it'll cost you something too. But you won't regret it. You'll see. Thanks.
Craftsmanship, thievery, drinking. I forget about it. At least I got a new skill teacher. Okay, now I need to go here. The church.
Easy, easy. Nice and slow.
Don't be coy. My wares will bring you joy.
Yeah, I did buy blacksmith kit. But why this place always locked? Like what the hell? How do I buy things from there then? If it's locked all the time. Like why is locked?
My humble respect.
How do you even get there if it's locked? What? I don't get it. It's super strange to me. Whatever, let's go to the side quest first. I mean, maybe we can get the blacksmith kit from someone else, right? The first is talk to Gravedigger and examine the body. Alright, let's go talk to the Gravedigger first. Yes, thank you for opening the door to me. Hello, is that the body? Wait, that's not okay. Let me go ask her.
What's the matter? Did you know her?
Alice. She was almost like a sister to me. We served
May
together
Barbara.
for years in the same house. Why'd you ask? Who are you?
I'm trying to find out who did this to her. I'm afraid the killer might want to go after my friend as well.
Ah, I understand.
You said you served together.
Who did you serve?
Our master is a local merchant. He is trying his hand at trading wine.
How did she get along with the master?
How did Alice get along with your master?
Fine. Just like with everyone. Our master is a bit strict, but he's fair.
What's his name? Can I speak to him?
Why? But you can't see him anyway. He's on a trade trip to Prague.
It occurred to me that maybe he could have done it.
No, he couldn't. He was gone when it happened. He hadn't been home in several weeks. And besides, why would he kill them others too? He never even knew them.
What others?
You haven't heard. A few girls, like our Alice, died before. All really pretty girls.
Ah, that sounds like Jet the Ripper in Czech.
Do you know of any suitors she might have had?
I know she was seeing someone. Why?
I'd like
Or a
to talk
Bella
to him
Kiss.
as well.
But I don't know who it was. Alice said he was rich and dressed nicely, but she promised him she'd never tell anyone his name.
And you never saw him?
No, never. I don't even know where she met with him.
Do you know what exactly happened to Alice?
No, nobody saw or heard nothing. One day, she just didn't come home. And then I found her. Like this.
What do you mean, like this?
You haven't seen her yet, have you?
I haven't.
Then don't. It's a horrible thing to see. She was such a pretty girl. She had such beautiful brown hair. And I didn't even leave that untouched.
What do you mean?
Who could have cut off her hair like that? And why? None of it makes sense.
So, I'll leave you to mourn in peace now.
Wow, it looks like it's not that simple indeed. Let's go check the body.
So, let's see what we have here.
Damn, her neck.
My God! Someone really did a number on her. Oh, they ripped open her entire belly. And they didn't stop
Yeah, it looks
there.
like Jack
There
the
must have been
Ripper.
buckets of blood. Jesus Christ. There's hardly any blood left in her. The place they found her must look like a slaughterhouse. I should go there and take a look. Her lips are bloody, but nothing more. Tongue still in place. But if he killed her for blabbing, I reckon he'd have cut out her tongue or something, wouldn't he?
What about the body?
These are more like chops than cuts. Somebody must have taken a sword to her. Knife wounds would be smaller, and an axe would have made a bigger mess. But it couldn't have been a long sword. That would have been clumsy. It was something shorter and nimbler.
Like a saber?
God, that madman cut off both her breasts and bits of flesh. But what did he do with it all afterwards? Did he really keep all the pieces? Nobody could be that sick, could they?
Hard to say.
Her face is a little bruised and cut, but nobody cut her there. But she has a dark ring around her neck. Was she strangled? The murderer must have had pretty strong hands, and her hair is all matted with blood and hacked off. I don't even know what colour it was. Maybe there's something more to it. What if the murderer kept her hair like some kind of sick trophy? Just some scratches and bruises, that's all.
The murder must have surprised her.
The killer probably surprised her. She didn't even have time to defend herself.
So, ooh, my speech also
So,
got upgrade.
The murderer must have awfully strong hands, because he strangled her and left a dark ring around her neck. Then he took a short sword or saber and started hacking at her. She's missing parts of her torso, but they aren't by the body. He also cut off most of her hair.
Yeah, I don't think it's because of Catherine.
He cut off her breasts, but left her tongue, then left her lying there for all to see. To send a message, maybe? Or a warning? Only if it was a warning for telltales, he would have cut out her tongue or something, wouldn't he? I don't know why he killed her, but I don't think it's because of Catherine.
Well, let's go ask the grave digger, but before that, I can do some upgrade first. We Drag over to, let's go with. I don't think it'll be the grave digger doing this, right?
Good day to you.
Too old for that, you know.
You must be the local gravedigger.
That's right. They call me František. At least them
František,
that can speak
okay.
do.
I'm Henry.
I'm Henry.
Greetings, Henry. What do you need?
That dead girl you have in the morgue. Alice.
You've seen her? Poor thing. Who could have done such a thing?
Well, that's what I'm trying to find out. Do you know anything about her?
She's gone to meet her maker. What more do you want to know? You want to take away a piece of her? Well, you can't. Not a hair off her head, a bloody scrap of cloth, or a thumb. You hear?
I did go check
I
it
don't
out
want to take
already.
anything. I need to find something out.
Like what exactly?
Who killed her?
Who killed her?
Yeah.
Why?
I'm worried about my friend, you know.
Well, I'm worried something might happen to my friend.
That's true. She wasn't the first, and we can only pray that she'll be the last. It's true that Lumiere ain't shown no interest in her yet. I wouldn't expect that from him no more.
Who's this Lumiere? Another one of those gawkers and collectors?
No, no. He actually tried to help.
Help? How?
Well, he was investigating them others.
Right. You said she wasn't the first.
Aye. We had a couple of similar cases. Lumiere said they was all killed by the same murderer.
And how did he come to that conclusion?
How do I know?
Lumiere.
Best ask Lumiere yourself.
How many have been killed?
Do you remember how many girls were killed?
You mean you don't know nothing about it? Here, even the sparrows are squawking about
Nobody
it.
talk
I
about it,
haven't been in
Neil.
Kuttenberg very long.
I see. There's been one every few weeks for the past year.
Where was the last one killed?
Do you know where the last one got killed?
I heard some talk about it when they brought her here. But what do you want to do there?
Look for clues. Footprints, blood, anything.
That can help you.
That's worth a try.
I heard she was killed by the town walls, close to the hole in the wall, a dodgy tavern in the Hoprink neighborhood.
Thanks. What's this Lumiere got to do with this?
Well, like I told you, he used to work for the bailiff. I think he was a scribe.
A scribe keeps records in the Black Chronicle. Though I've never heard of one doing his own investigations.
Well, the old bailiff wasn't all that interested in the common folk. But Lumiere, he was quite helpful. Folk heard about it and went to him with whatever was troubling them.
I'd like to speak with Lumiere. Do you know where I can find him?
At his home in Bohemia Street, that's near the church. You won't find him at the bailiff's no more. I don't know exactly why,
We got
though.
more hints.
Seems he had some quarrel with the bailiff.
Alright,
Thanks. You've been a big help.
go
It's
check the
my
crime
pleasure,
scenes.
Especially helping someone
And
from the land of the
then-
living again.
Yeah, maybe
Actually, wait a moment.
go check Lumiere out.
Speaking of the living, there's a girl what comes here and grieves over that dead maid.
Oh yeah,
I
that's
think
her
name
friend.
is Barbara.
I did
Oh,
talk to
no.
her already.
I've already spoken to her.
Aha. Good then. Lots of luck to you. Farewell, my friend.
Okay, two things to do. Lumiere and the crime scenes. Let's go check Lumiere first. Too bad this church seems you can't get in. They probably didn't do
I
the
apologize.
indoor model.
I'm at your service, sir.
Are you her? Nope. Oh, Lumiere, here.
Lumiere?
Oh. Christ, my head. Not so loud.
I need to ask you something.
I said not so loud. I have a splitting headache.
That's some hangover. He's useless to me like this. Unless I'm willing to wait for him to sleep it off, I'll have to get him some kind of cure or potion.
I think I have that.
This should sober him up.
But I don't have that.
No, not that. Nothing like a little hair of the dog that bit you.
Alright, let's see. Let's go take this.
More booze. Christ. I'm gonna puke.
Drink up. It'll make you feel better.
Better already. Wait, what? Who? What are you doing here? Who are you?
My name is Henry.
And what do you want from me?
I'm trying to find out who killed a certain girl. And I was sent to you.
To me? What for?
Are you Lumiere from the Rat House? The scribe?
I used to be. Now I'm just Lumiere the madman.
The madman, huh? Why?
They say that about you. Why?
Because I was just on some wild goose chase. And what came of it? Absolutely nothing.
But I need your help.
If I were you, lad, I'd leave it be. You can't help that girl anymore, anyway.
Why?
You'll just end up hurting yourself.
Come now, Lumiere.
Poor girls. Nobody was all that interested in it, except for me. We let it be.
I'm interested too, you know.
We let a monster walk among us. No way. You can't solve this yourself.
Then you can help, you know. But that
She deserves justice.
deserves
I
justice.
simply can't let her killer run free.
You mean well. But you don't know what you're getting yourself into. I searched high and low. And what did I get out of it? Just mockery. What makes you think you can find out more than I did?
No, I can use my brain.
Because I'm not stupid, and I notice things. I've successfully solved a murder before.
Is that so? A murder investigation under your belt. And educated and observant, too.
Well, I said I'm not stupid. Not that I'm educated. I can read and write, too. Sometimes even count.
If only more people knew the difference. All right.
Well,
talk to me.
Okay.
Who was this dead girl?
Making one
Her
step
name was
progress.
Alice. She worked as a maid.
A maid? That fits. Yarka was a maid, too. As were most of the other victims. What did she look like? What did he do to her?
I think that he strangled her first, and then went at her with a longer blade and disemboweled her.
Did you notice the strangulation right away? It took me a while. Maybe you really will track him down.
Do you think it's the same murder?
Counting your girl, that makes 6 victims who were first strangled and then
Wow.
mutilated. If it's not all the same person,
The murderer already
they
killed
must be
6
collaborating
girls.
somehow.
This is the 6th one. How long has he been killing?
Probably about a year now. Sometimes it takes him months, sometimes weeks. But I'm including missing girls, Stanya and Zdena.
Why are you counting the missing girl?
Why are you counting the missing girls?
Because I think someone killed them, and we just haven't found them yet.
Did the dead girls have anything in common?
Aside
True.
from being pretty young girls with no proper family or background, no, I couldn't find much.
Do you think somebody is killing them because they're poor and nobody will miss them?
Certainly. If somebody killed the daughter of a local lord, no stone would be left unturned.
But why does he even kill in the first place?
I don't know. Maybe he hates women. Damn it. I feel like I'm going in circles and can't get out.
Details of the victims. What can you tell about Yaka?
What can you tell me about Yarka?
She wasn't the first. But thanks to her, people started taking an interest. She was a maid in a German family. By all accounts, she was a pious, polite girl. She was orphaned as a child. The priest from the church of St. Peter and Paul, Father Prokop, raised her. They found her body tossed behind a barn at the edge of town. She was cut all the way from her neck downwards. An awful sight to behold.
Damn.
Did you have any suspects?
At first, I thought the son from that family did it. A murderer is usually someone close, you know. But then I changed my mind.
Why?
Well, for one, I remembered the 2 girls before her who ended up almost the same. Besides that, when I talked to the lad, he seemed he wasn't the least bit interested in Yarka. Then his mother told me that they threw her out a week before the murder because she was a harlot who stayed out till all hours of the night. That really surprised me, because Father Prokop had vouched for her good reputation. But who knows? Maybe he just didn't want to admit what had become of her.
And what about Stanya?
What about Stanya?
She was an alehouse wench in a tavern of ill repute called the Hole in the Wall.
You said her body was never found. Maybe she just got out of town.
You have no idea how much I'd like to believe that. Only there was a lot of blood.
Well,
Unfortunately, the investigation wasn't very successful. The Hole is a world of its own, and the people there aren't very forthcoming with information.
Did you suspect anybody?
You could suspect every second man there. Those people have nothing but thievery and deceit in their eyes. The innkeeper, Mole, definitely knew Stanya, since she worked for him. But he isn't all that chatty either.
So if I want to learn anything more, I have to ask this mole in the hole.
Yeah, he still runs the place.
And what about Stanya?
And what about that Zdena? You said her body was never found.
Exactly. But to tell the truth,
Damn,
Nobody
I'm
spent
like
much time in
I
the
feel
picture.
like
Besides
I'm a
Alice,
reporter.
Zdena was the most
Now
recent
I'm gonna
victim.
ask every single question
It's
I
only
can.
been a few weeks since she went missing, but I suppose nobody wanted to do any more digging.
But if her body was never found, how do you know she was killed?
Because she was the same type as the other girls. Maybe the prettiest of them all. Young, beautiful. A real live one. Lively as the devil. She was a thief. A pickpocket. I never could pin it on her, though. She always found some way to get out of it.
Maybe she robbed the wrong people and had to get out of town.
Maybe. She had a partner in crime by the name of Strunad. Quite a number.
Strunad.
He's always sitting in the hole, boozing. When I asked him about Zdena, he told me he'd rather rip his own tongue out than talk.
Do you think he'd be more forthcoming with me?
He might be. You're not known all over town like a catchpole. It's worth a try. Besides,
Well, I guess I'll get a
be fresh in
new
his memory.
target.
That would be a great help.
And what about the other two victims?
It all started with them, though nobody did much about it at the time. The first one worked as a bathhouse maid. They called her Chestnut. She'd only
Chestnut.
been in town for a short while, and nobody really knew her. So I couldn't find out anything more. But the other one, Libushka, she was from Loretz. She was a maidservant, too. I also talked to her mother. She said she was really cheerful and outgoing. There were lots of suitors circling around her, but she refused them all. She knew she was pretty and knew she could do better than some farmhand.
You mean she wanted someone higher up?
That's what it sounded like. But her mother never found out who she had her eye on.
Interesting. I'll try to see what else I can find out from the mother. Where can I find her?
In the graveyard, lad. The poor woman died of grief. It's sad to say, but we can't help those two dead girls now. And they can't help us with our investigation either. There's nobody else left who could tell us anything about them.
Why did you start looking into it?
Why were you looking into it? Who were those dead girls to you?
I don't know what people told you about me, but for many long years I was a scribe for Kuttenberg's bailiff.
Yes, I know
Kuttenberg
that.
is a big city with a lot of people. Silver, silver, silver. Mining it, smelting it, stealing it. There's always something going on. The bailiff was always running from hell to Hades, from one rich man to another, settling their quarrels. Often trivial nonsense.
But there are more than just rich burghers and lords in the city.
Exactly. There are common folk, too. There's a lot more of them, and their troubles are usually more serious. So when one of them came to the bailiffs one time, and the bailiff was running around somewhere, I started to deal with it myself. I was pretty good at it, too.
Behind the bailiff's back?
Not really. Andreas supported my activities until recently.
What happened?
I don't want to talk about it. Sorry.
Do you have any suspects?
Did you have any suspects back then?
You can always find some suspect. I always dragged the most suspicious ones to the body in the morgue by force. And they threw up at the sight. Or fainted.
Couldn't it have just been an act?
Fainting? Vomiting? That's hard to act. I'd swear none of them did it.
Can you sum up it for me?
Can you sum it all up for me?
We have 6 victims here. And I believe they were all murdered by the same killer. Unfortunately, we only know a little about the last 4, the most recent ones. By now, we won't learn anything about the first 2. Of the remaining 4, the first to be killed was the maidservant, Yarka. She was raised by Father Prokop from the Church of St. Peter and Paul. He should know the most about her. The next were Stanya and Zdena. Their bodies weren't found, but we assume they also became victims of the same murderer. They both hung around a tavern they called the Hole in the Wall. Stanya was an alehouse maid, and Zdena a pickpocket. And the last victim is Alice now, also a maid. What they all have in common is that they were young, beautiful, and brunette.
All right.
Good. I know everything I need to know.
When you learn something more, stop by and see me. You've aroused a bit of hope in me, lad. I hope you won't disappoint me.
Sure. Okay. Discover something about Yaka's background, and then whoa. Okay, there's a lot more things to do. Let's go check the background first since it's very close to us. It's probably a super long talking mission here. Talk, and talk. To find who is the murderer, or where is the murder? Yep. Hello,
Good
father.
day to you. What brings you here?
Father, I need to ask you a few questions.
I don't have time for theological discussions, my son.
That's not why I'm here. My name's Henry, and I wanted to ask about the murder that happened recently. Someone killed and gutted a young maidservant and left her body lying by the city walls. And I hear it's not the first time this has happened.
Another one murdered. May the Lord grant her eternal rest. Why is it you ask?
You know what? We have to stop the killing.
Somebody is murdering maids here. We have to put an end to it.
Yes, but those poor souls are already at God's side, and revenge never...
I don't want revenge. I want to stop more killing. That's a better reason, isn't it?
Yeah.
True enough. What do you need to know?
One of the other victims was a girl named Yarka. But I reckon you know that, don't you?
What can you tell me about her?
What can you tell me about her?
About Yarka?
Yeah, Yaka.
She was an ordinary girl. She served the von Groll family.
Von Groll family. Where do you know her from?
Where did you know Yarka from?
I knew her since she was a little girl. Knew her family.
And?
I was her uncle. When my brother and his wife died, I took care of her.
What do you think killed her?
Who do you think killed her?
William, that pig of Satan. He gambles in the tavern on All Saints' Day and leads the locals astray. Yarka always went there to listen to music.
I guess we're gonna find that William guy. Why William, though?
Why do you think it was William? Do you have any evidence?
Evidence? He's a skirt chaser, a tool of Satan. He messes with poor girls' heads.
What other suspects come to mind?
And does anyone else come to mind? No other man spoke with her?
No, absolutely not.
You raised her?
You raised her? A priest with a child?
Yes. Unfortunately, I'm not the first of the clergy to have a child on the side. But at least everyone knew Yarka wasn't my own daughter.
What does a priest know about children?
No offense, but how did you know what to do? Without a wife, without a family? I would have been lost.
I was a bit, son. When she was smaller, it was fine, but when she grew up a bit, maybe I was too hard on her.
Do you have her publicity?
How does that even work?
Publicity.
Did you have her with you at the presbytery?
A
When
presbytery.
she was small, I could. But when she grew up,
My English
she
speaking
had to
skill.
go. It wouldn't look right.
True. Why do you think you were too hard?
Why do you think you were too hard on her?
Yarko was an orphan, with no family and no possessions. Her only chance of a good life was a good upbringing. And then, a husband. But the more I led her in that direction, the more she resisted me.
Could you provide for her?
You're well off, though. Couldn't you provide for her?
I couldn't. Even if she had been my very own. More so since she was my brother's.
But how come?
The church's property always remains the church's. They keep a close eye on that.
How did she rebel against
How
you?
did she rebel against you?
She wouldn't listen. she ran away. She ran around with all sorts. And how did it turn out? She died. And in sin. Such a disgrace.
Disgrace?
Disgrace? What the devil are you talking about?
She was pregnant. Even if she had lived, what then? Nobody would want to marry her anymore.
I have a feeling he killed her.
Why don't you respect Lumir?
That's my business. You needn't concern yourself about that. I won't tell you anything.
Come on now. Help a Christian in need.
Come now, Father. I'm not just asking out of curiosity. This is about all the dead girls. Isn't it written in Scripture, speak up for those who have no voice?
A layman quotes the Bible to me. Fine. Lumir accused me of her murder.
Oh.
What?
Yes.
You know what? I'm doing the same
He
too.
slandered me in public.
And how... What happened then?
It turned out he was deranged. How could he even think such a thing? He's finished in Kuttenberg.
I've heard enough, Father. I'll be going.
Son, I'll give you some good advice. Don't listen to Lumir. That man has gone completely mad.
You know what? I can't believe you either. To be honest. Yeah. I don't need to go check the crime scenes. Alright, then let's go F and G point.
What?
There's also something I can check in there.
Hey, your horse nearly travels with.
Slowly.
Sorry.
Nice and slow.
At least in this game, when you're in a city, rambling people won't give you a cry. Otherwise, I'll get so much trouble.
Quality goods, the finest
Gather
wear.
round. You won't believe this.
Yellow and red.
Onions, and the roads are filled with cutthroats.
Easy. Easy. Nice and slow.
Okay, it should be around here.
Quality merchandise.
Oh, now I know where is this place. The one with red and many other. The one against Sigismund, right? No, I remember it's this place.
Easy. Good horse.
At your service, sir.
Hello, Becca.
Welcome, sir. What can I do for you?
Animation.
Do you still feel like fighting?
If I get something out of it. It was good to see you,
Aha. But I don't really bother to challenge him again.
my friend.
It's just about more challenge. Well, forget about that. At least not now.
Now that you mention it.
I apologize.
Strange, eh?
All right.
What would make you stop going to the tavern and seeing your mates? We've got a maybe he's ill today. Not that.
Hello, innkeeper.
you, sir? He's as fit as a fiddle.
Did a Stanya work here?
And you know about the Stanya.
Maybe. It depends on who's asking.
My name's Henry.
Names don't interest me. The main thing is whether it's a good guest or a bad guest asking.
A good guest.
What kind of guest are you, Henry?
And to us.
I'm a good guest.
Really? Let's see. Do you know how to recognize a good guest?
They come often.
Depends if they're loyal to your tavern and come often.
Trust is all important. I'm plenty happy to talk to folks what faithfully hand their groschen over to me.
Ah.
So, what'll it be, my good man?
What if I pay you well then?
What if I simply paid you and you tell me what I want to know?
Ask away.
I want to know if Stanya worked here.
She did. And she don't know more. What's it to you?
I heard she disappeared without a trace. So I'm trying to find out if anyone had anything to do with it.
It's possible. The chamber she was sleeping in here was totally ransacked. The door open. Everything emptied out. And Stanya was gone. All I found were bloody footprints.
Did anybody see what happened?
Tell me something else.
First, you'll have another beer. Or is it time to pay?
What?
If you want to ask, you have to drink. Didn't you get that?
You're quite the extortionist.
I prefer to be called an enterprising man of trade. So, what'll it be?
Yeah, why not?
I'm getting tired of this. I'll give you the money up front, and that's all you'll get, whether I'm a good guest or bad. Got it? Now you're gonna spill it. Got it?
All right, all right.
Damn this guy. But I mean, but 50 is nothing to me. Did anyone see what happened?
Did anybody see what actually happened when Stanya disappeared?
No, it was at night. Nobody saw or heard anything. The tavern tends to be empty at that hour. And you won't meet many people on the street, neither.
What can you tell me about Stanya?
What was Stanya like? What can you tell me about her?
A bold woman. One has to be here. Everyone's ballsy here unless you nib it in the bud right away. She was hanging around a bard for a while. I don't know how close they were, but she also had another suitor.
Someone from the city?
No, a charcoal burner. I heard he was from somewhere in the Verchlitz Valley. I think his name was Barton?
Barton. Got a new name there. What about that bard?
What do you know about that bard?
What about him? He's a minstrel, a skirt chaser. What more can I say? He called himself William. As far as I
William
know, he
again.
plays in the miners' tavern in the evenings. But sometimes he shows up here too.
You think he might have been the one who...
Now that you mention it, he cleared out of town for a while and only came back not long ago. It could be him, all right. I know he met with some odd people and talked about God knows what. Like bloody spies. Besides, you know what minstrels are like. Lasses just flock to them. And like they say, opportunity makes the thief.
Or in this case, a murderer.
Did anyone else know about Stanya?
Apart from those men, did anyone else know Stanya? I mean, more intimately.
Well, I got bad news for you. She had two close friends, but you won't get much out of either of them.
Why?
One was hit by a cart, even before Stanya disappeared. And she died. And the other one got married
Hydrate.
and
Okay,
moved away.
after this conversation, I'll go hydrate. What then Stanya's room looked like?
How did Stanya's room look?
The door was wide open. Most of her things were gone, but some remained. And there was blood all over the place.
Blood? Was there a lot?
Not so much, really. More like hand or footprints. But they were near everywhere. If someone done her in, they definitely didn't do it in that chamber.
Where can I find Barton?
Where can I find this Barton?
I already told you. In the Verchlitz Valley.
Could you be a bit more precise?
I don't know that bloke at all. All I know is he's a charcoal burner. So if I was you, I'd look somewhere around the charcoal kilns.
That's all I need to know.
Okay. Damn, this is a long ass mission, by the way. Yeah. Yeah. Hold on a second. I go take some drink. Am I cute? Am I cute? All right. Let's drink more. Well, I don't know why I can talk. I can't talk to him. So yeah. Let's go check. Let's go check him first.
Are you Sternad? The one that
Sternad.
went with Zdenna?
Who the fuck are you?
Just an ordinary bloke who has some questions.
Well then, piss off. You won't get any answers here. All you're gonna get here is a kick in the teeth.
I guess a little bit him, isn't it? But let's try to come an agreement first.
Why so rash? That kind of attitude will do you no favors. Let's make a deal. You tell me everything you know about Zdenna, and I'll make sure you're no worse for wear.
Ah. You're the lord what that whore robbed. Don't worry about it. She weren't nothing but a lying bitch.
So, if I understand correctly, we can make a deal?
For the right price, I'll tell you all I know.
Ah, shit. Why everyone asking money here? Alright.
Is this the right price?
You fucking bet it is. Ask away and I'll tell you everything.
Where can I find Zdenna?
Aye. That's what I like to fucking know too. Last time I saw her, well, that'd be back when she managed to fleece you.
Yeah. Well, I'd like to find her.
I can well imagine. Well, she went to Rabstein Mill. It's quite a long ways away. She had some unfinished business with some bloke called Pint. Ain't nobody seen her since then.
What can you tell me about Zdenna?
What do you want to hear?
Miss Bertie
I
is
tried to
very
keep
few
her
to
out
me
of
nowadays, so
trouble,
it's
but
okay.
there's just no helping some women.
So you were taking care of her?
Well, just in front of the others. Other than that, she did what she wanted. Always
You
made
can-
her mind up and did things her own way.
You can
So
get
you weren't
me
too fond of her?
for
Not
free
really,
as
no.
long as you give me free
But she
to
did
eat,
have a
you know.
knack for making coin.
Did she have any friends or lovers who'd know more? Did anybody come here to see her?
Who come to see that bitch? She was always off somewhere, seeing someone. Although, once...
Someone came to see her?
Well, aye. Some stuffed frock came here once. All old and decrepit. He said he had some job for her. That she should leave behind her sinful
good
life
meal,
and all
yeah.
that
Good
shit.
meal to me.
But he left empty-handed. She told him to go to hell.
Do you know who that priest was?
Some fucking Prokop or Pravoslav or some such shit. But that reminds me, I saw her a couple of times with another bastard. That fucking bard, William.
It's William again, huh? Could she have run away with the ball?
And could she have run away with this bard, William?
With that lily-livered fop, well, he ain't been seen in town for some time, but I think someone was out to get him. He still don't come here no more. He plucks that loot of his in the miners' tavern. The wee shit.
What do you know about this priest?
Not much. Seems they knew each other from before. And he had some job for her somewhere. Serving as a maid or something. But she weren't stupid. She told him to fuck right off.
And did he go?
Aye, indeed. He didn't look like the kind of fella that had knocked some sense into a woman. I think he just told her if she changed her mind to come and see him. Or some shit like that.
And could she have changed her mind and gone to him? And that's why nobody's seen her?
No, no. She took off. I'm sure about that.
I've heard enough.
We sure got a lot of news right there. Now, let's go chat William. But before go chat William, we go chat this quest too.
I'm sorry.
Even if it'd knock out a horse.
Greetings.
Damn. You know how
There's still something to do outside of the location also, but we can do that later. We can go chat William first. But before that, we can go check other mission too. I think she's the one I need to check, right? Yeah, it's some biscuit, you know.
I'm here to...
Well, it's about time. Put it somewhere inside.
There must be some mistake. I'm not delivering anything.
What do you want, then?
The innkeeper sent me. He said you're looking to hire someone.
He's not wrong. I was afraid nobody would turn up. Who might you be?
Henry of Scallis.
I'm Betty. I run the place.
I'm guessing business isn't great.
I'm guessing business isn't great.
Everyone has to start somewhere. Once I've got the place in good nick and up and running, it'll be the best establishment in the city. I need you to bring some things from Grund.
Well, I mean, when you asked me for some drink, I also eat some
and bring him back as well.
little
He went
biscuit.
there before you and he hasn't come back yet.
So yeah, why not? Milk and biscuit, that's a perfect combo, right?
What do you want me to bring back?
You know, a bit of this and a bit of that.
You're not telling me much.
Curiosity killed the cat.
And what if I told you to forget it?
You wanted a job, didn't you? I promise you won't regret it and you'll enjoy the journey.
Yeah, sounds definitely good, you know. Tell me or I won't go.
Well, I need to know, otherwise I'm not going anywhere.
You're a bit strict, eh? But what choice do I have? There's some girls who are going to work for me waiting in Grund. And your job is to go and collect them and bring them here. Satisfied?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Who's Matsek?
Yeah, who's
The wagoneer
Matsek?
hired for the job before you. He still hasn't come back. I reckon he's gone to ground and Grun, so to speak.
What do you think he hasn't come back?
Why do you think he's gone to ground?
Slave
Matsek's
trading.
a bit odd,
Mm.
superstitious. He once didn't set foot outdoors for 2 days because there was a black cat outside on the porch. When you meet him, you can ask him about it yourself.
Is that really a slave trading? I mean, it's all like
Are you sure he'll be in Grund?
they get a girl
bound
from
to be sitting in a
somewhere
tavern,
else, right?
boozing and keeping
And
his head
become a
down.
bathmate
He used
isn't
to
too
steal
bad
for a
in
living.
medieval time,
So
I
now he
guess.
sees a catchpole round every corner, and he's afraid of his own
The same
shadow.
place you got me. Ooh. Okay.
What's in it for me?
A decent bit of coin.
So I'm a slave boy now. All right,
deal.
I'm in.
I'll go to Grund for the wagon and its driver.
In the meantime, I'll try and get this place cleaned up a bit. Take care, sir.
All right.
Correct.
Well, a new quest, but I'm not going to do it for now because I have something else to do, unfortunately. Let's go chat here. Go to the eye point.
Pardon me.
Just teasing me.
Easy.
But I'm gonna take the
Nice
bait
and
though. Okay, I'm gonna take the bait.
Quick.
I think a little bad to the city. What the?
Quick.
Ow! Don't you see me?
Quick.
Well, There he is.
Nice and slow.
Do you have a kind
My next target will be go there.
I'm not going anywhere.
Whoa.
I'll be with you later.
Hello,
Don't be a
William.
It's William, right? I need to talk to
Are
you.
you the
What is it?
Are you the
Do we
murderer?
know each other? Do I owe you money?
My name's Henry, and no, we don't know each other, and you don't owe me money. But we do have something in common. We have a lot of mutual friends.
What? What do you want of me? I don't have to talk to you.
He looks like a murderer, you know? If you ever want to play the lute again, start talking.
Well, you don't have to, that's true. But you should. It's in your own best interest.
What are you talking about?
If you don't start giving me some answers right now, I reckon you'll end up begging in the streets. Because I'll break all your fingers, and you'll never play the lute again, you miserable minstrel.
What? No! Come on, I didn't do anything!
Stop whining and talk, or I'll be the one doing something to you.
Come on. All right then. Ask away.
Do you know Alice the maid?
Did you know Alice?
I know a lot of Alice's. You have to be more specific.
The one they found dead somewhere below the town walls.
Oh, her. I didn't know her, but I heard about it.
I heard she used to go to dances.
I heard she used to go to dances.
Yeah, and? I'm not the only musician in the city. I really didn't know her.
You weren't her shooter.
They say she had a rich young suitor. Do you know anything about that?
Me? Do I look rich to you? I get paid in food.
But you could at least pass yourself off as wealthy.
Or I could claim to be the Virgin Mary, but I doubt anyone would believe me.
Do you meet Father Prokop's foster daughter Yaka?
And did you ever meet Yarka? It was a long time ago, but I heard she used to hang around you a lot. And Father Prokop didn't like it.
Oh, that one. Aye, she was very keen on my company for a while, but then she stopped coming.
Because somebody killed her?
I know what happened was a tragedy, but it wasn't my fault. She stopped talking to me long before that. Honest.
Do you know she was pregnant?
And did you know she was pregnant?
What? Yarka was... That's horrible. Who would kill a pregnant woman?
That's what I'd like to find out. What about the unwilling father-to-be? It wouldn't happen to be yours, would it?
What? Mine? I never even got under her skirt. We just flirted a bit, and then she stopped coming by.
Suspicious. You don't remember anything else?
And can you tell me anything else about it?
I don't know anything. It was a long time ago. You said so yourself.
I hear you knew Stania, the other housemaid.
And I hear you knew Stania.
Which one do you mean?
The alehouse wench from the hole. I heard you had something with her too.
Well, she batted her eyes at me a couple of times when I was still playing there. A nice girl, but I didn't know her much.
The innkeeper said something different, though.
Innkeeper Mole told me a different story. He said you were the one coming on to her.
Fine, we had a bit of fun together. But she was always the one who started it.
And aren't you just saying that because she left you?
Oh, come on! I could have any woman, if I wanted. The innkeeper must have got it mixed up. He's an old drunkard after all. If I was you, I wouldn't take him too seriously.
You didn't knew Sander, the pickpocket.
And what about Zdena? You knew her, right?
Do I know Zdena? As wild as the wind and always full of life. And those nimble fingers. You always had to check your purse around her.
Did she steal something from you?
A travelling minstrel doesn't have much to steal, but she was well aware of that. she was on the lookout for some better prey.
You don't happen to know who she wanted to rob?
There were lots. Anyone she thought was rich enough who let her ply her charms for a while. Like young von Groller. When he started coming here, she got to him right away. Said she was gonna rob him blind. Far as I know, she didn't succeed. If she robbed a noble like von Groller, word would get around. Look,
Von
why are you
Groller.
asking me about all this?
They are
You don't
there.
seriously think I killed her, do you?
Well, you did know them all.
Yeah.
I'm surely not the only one.
That may be true.
Hard to say. Hard to
But
say.
everybody knows you're a skirt chaser, and they were all pretty girls.
Skirt
Now,
tracer.
They're dead.
But I had nothing to do with it.
You know,
So you didn't do anything to them?
No, why would I? What would I get out of it? It doesn't make any sense. It goes against God.
You dare invoke God?
I admit, I'm no saint, but for Christ's sake, I'd never kill anybody.
you know what? I don't believe
I
you.
don't believe a word you say, and I'll make certain you pay for your deeds.
You're out of your mind. I didn't do nothing to those girls. Nobody will believe you.
You know, we'll see about that.
We'll see about that.
I'm not going to do anything to him yet. Yeah, I mean, it's still suspect to me, but I'm not going to try to do anything crime his the murder yet. Because that seems too easy, isn't it? Okay, looks like I need to leave this place. And I want to know the, you know, the outcome of this mission, so I guess I'll keep doing it.
Easy, good horse.
God damn, I go the wrong way again. Damn, this metaphor cow is so hard to find a way to leave. Okay, I think I know where to go. There should be a gate out there.
Easy, good horse.
And we are leaving, and then we go to the F point.
Go!
Cha cha cha. Let me wear the armor.
Quick! 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 Go! Quick!
Oh shit. Are these panties anyway? Hey, what's this? Sharpshooter deal. Oh, just a villager.
Worthy sir.
Hello.
What's going on? Do tell.
All right, all right. Let's talk it over.
Who do we have here now?
Yeah, who are you guys?
You look familiar. Aren't you with the Yablonets gang? You've wandered a long way from your patch, fella. This is our turf.
I don't belong to any gang.
No? Well, in that case, now I remember where I saw you. I saw you fighting in the town. Henry.
Yes.
Henry of,
Scarlet.
it is you.
Yes, that was me. You were at the tournament.
Really? You go to tournaments?
Indeed I do. Best tournament butchery ever. You pile them up into a green heap like writhing snakes.
Eh?
Oh, aye. You're a tough fella.
You know what? You're not so bad yourself.
Thanks. I'd love to have an ale with you sometime. You seem like a fine bunch. But I really have to get going. I need to sort something out.
Course you do. And show up at another tournament sometime. It's not the same without your fancy stuff.
All right. I'll go and give them all another drubbing.
Ha ha! Can't wait. We wolves will always be rooting for you. See you, champ.
But somehow this is just no normal chatting. Kind of unexpected, but I don't mind it. In fact, there's a make it more well immersive in living, right? So what is this deal? Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean they're pretty easy to kill probably. It seems like they are well. There's a deer there, and they both are dead, I think. And there's a bow. And yeah, your actions have consequences, so that's nice. And there's a key. And there's ooh, $500. This guy trying to fight the bow or crossbow, which one is better? And well, they both died. Something like that happened to them. Hey, but thanks, buddy. I'll take care of it, guys. If you don't mind. Let's see how's the crossbow and bows. Oh, actually, my bow is better. So yeah, forget about that.
Quick!
Yeah, they definitely don't mind, right?
Go! Car! Quick! You silly dog.
Try to find what happened to Stinger, the other houseman. Other housemaid. Can I find some random person and
I need
see?
to ask you something. I don't have time for that. Ask the foreman. You'll find him around here somewhere.
Okay, that's a foreman. The foreman, who is? Are you Barton?
I'm looking for someone named Stanya.
You're in a charcoal camp, fella. What would a woman be doing here?
But you know Stanya, don't you?
Aye. You could say that. Why?
I'm looking for the killer of a girl in town. And I heard that someone also tried to kill this Stanya.
That's true. She told me something like that. But that was a long time ago.
So you don't know what became of her?
I really don't know, mate. But even if I did know, how can I be sure you aren't that killer?
You know what? I would be asking about her if I'm the killer.
I wouldn't be foolishly asking around for her then, would I?
Why not? How else would you find her?
Without getting seen by any witnesses.
What do you mean? What witnesses?
I mean you. If I tried anything, you'd remember me.
Well, that didn't occur to me. That would really be stupid of you.
I really only want to talk to her.
Sorry, but after all that happened to Stanya, I like to be careful.
So Stanya is here?
Aye. She's hiding with us. Since that thing happened, she's afraid to even go outside. I don't know what to do with her anymore.
Can I speak to her?
If it'll help you. She's hiding in that cottage, but be nice to her. She's in a bad way. She used to be such a gutsy girl. Till we meet again.
Well, okay. Stanya seems still alive. Let's go check out about her. That's a good news. It better be not dead though. She's still alive here.
Who are you? How did you find me? If you came here to finish what you started, I'm not afraid of you. I'll claw your eyes out.
Don't be afraid. Barton told me where to find you.
Barton sent you to me. What do you want from me?
Lumir thought you were dead. I was supposed to find out what happened to you.
Lumir? From the rat house. He sent you.
Exactly. Someone killed a girl in Kuttenberg. Lumir thought it might be connected with you, so maybe you could help us find out who did it.
How can I help you when I haven't been in Kuttenberg since... I don't even know when.
Why do you run away then?
You disappeared from the hole in the wall without saying goodbye. Without a word. What happened?
Someone attacked me when I was coming home from the baths one night. I managed to get away, but I was so afraid. I decided to run away from Kuttenberg.
Did you see who it was?
Not at all. I didn't see anything until he jumped out of the shadows and grabbed me around the neck. And he was
The
terribly
signs like
strong.
the killer.
I nearly blacked out right away.
And how did you manage to break free?
I had an empty pitcher in my hand, and I hit him with it. He howled and let me go, and I ran away.
Here? To the charcoal burners?
No, first to my room in the hole. But I was so scared there. I took what I could and ran. Here, to Barton.
And your lover? What did he say?
At first he was horrified, because I had cut myself on a shard from the pitcher and was all bloody. He's been hiding me here since then.
Okay, let's go ask her more questions.
What was it like working in the hole?
Well, I earned a few groschen, that I did. But I often had to grit my teeth.
How so?
Every single day I had to put up with their lewd remarks. Rich or poor, everyone wants to grope a girl. People, well, us girls have to watch out. We can't just put up with it. And sometimes we have to be tough, especially in a place like the hole. But you can't overdo it either. That's no good.
How so?
Because if you smile at them nicely, then sometimes they leave a groschen, or even two. You have to keep a balance. To look friendly, but unavailable.
Who bothered you at the hole then?
You said that rich or poor, they all like to grope girls. Like who?
Truth be told, the hole isn't exactly a good place for a rich man, but young von Groll used to go there for a while.
Is that so? Did he talk to you?
He smiled at me a lot, so I smiled back. But beyond a few groschen, there was nothing more to it. Then this thieving wench started hanging around him and... Oh, it doesn't matter. But that servant of his didn't like it, tried to drive her away, and so the young lord stopped bringing him with him.
Von Grolla had a servant with him?
Aye, a pudgy fella.
Do you think
well-dressed,
the one who
but
killed
had a
these
mean
girls are
face.
that von
He
Groll
never said a
guy?
word or smiled,
Or something
or even
related
said
to him?
thank you.
No, some of the noble by medieval time is they're fucking freak. Have some really, really strange or even very bloody fetish, right?
You walked home from the baths at night?
What's so odd about that?
Well,
Case adventures of
the
Lobo.
baths are...
Right.
Who knows?
I went there after closing. I always brought the
I
girls
don't
a
know.
pitcher of wine or ale and
That
took a
could
bath
happen,
while
though.
they drank it.
Ah. So that's why you had the empty pitcher you hit him with?
Right. I went there regularly. Every week.
The same way every time?
Aye, always the same way. The shortest one. I didn't want to stay out too long at night.
And who knew that you went by yourself to the baths?
Well, everyone from the tavern, I reckon. I didn't hide it.
Why did you come back then?
Why didn't you go back to the hole?
Just to get murdered there? Are you mad?
I don't know. I think the
I'm
hole is
never
also
going back
kind
there.
of
Not until they
fake
catch him.
place. But okay.
How are you now?
I guess we are doing good now.
I'm still awful scared. I can't fall asleep knowing that, and I can't even really leave the house.
Do you remember anything about the attacker?
Do you remember anything important about the attacker? What he looked like? What he was wearing?
I don't know anything. It was at night. He grabbed me from behind, and then I ran and never turned back.
And what about when you hit him? What did he do?
He let me go and cursed.
Uh-huh. And what did he say?
He said Scheiße in German.
Oh, so he's some German guy. Said the phone guys could be, you know. Keep trying to remember that.
Seems you're the only one to survive the killer's attack. I know it isn't easy. For you to think about it,
So it's a
but try
someone,
to
some
remember
German
something
guy.
else
Yeah,
about
it's
that
probably a
moment,
Lobo
or
then.
when you were running away.
You know, very high chance
Anything
the
can
killer is a
help us,
Lobo.
even if it seems insignificant.
I don't know. It's all like in a fog.
You were walking down the street. Did you notice anything before he attacked you?
No, nothing.
You didn't see anything or hear anything?
Actually, I knew the side street wasn't empty. I heard somebody talking.
Uh-huh.
But when I looked, there was nobody there. So when somebody grabbed me, I completely froze.
Did you understand what they were talking about?
Not at all. But there were two voices. Two of them
Ew.
waiting for me there.
It's difficult, I understand. But I need you to think hard one more time. Aside from those voices and the empty street, what else do you remember?
I didn't hear him at all. And then he grabbed me.
And nothing else? Did he grab your hair?
Well, no. He grabbed me by the throat right away and squeezed. Just for a moment. But I still had a big bruise round my neck for weeks. Barton said the man must have had a terribly strong grip. Like a miner or swordsman.
Wasn't it Mo?
Couldn't it have been that innkeeper then? You yourself said he's a pig.
Aye, when he drinks, he turns into a total bastard. All lewd remarks and groping fingers. The lecher. Only when I got to my room, I could hear him snoring. It couldn't have been him.
Wasn't it Father Prokop?
Couldn't it have been Father Prokop?
Father Prokop? I don't know him.
No, he's pretty old. He preaches in the Church of St. Peter and St. Paul.
I don't know him. And if he's an old man, how strong could his grip really be?
True. I heard William liked pretended to be a spy.
I heard William liked pretending to be a spy. Do you know anything about that?
Aye, I thought it pretty silly. A stupid trick to make himself seem more interesting. Though, I reckon he's more likely to attract an ass-kicking than a woman.
I reckon that'll be all.
I'm sorry I'm not able to help you more.
I mean, I
You
guess
don't need to
some.
apologise.
Thank you.
I guess some
Could
hints.
I ask you for a favour?
Yeah.
If it's in my power.
When you catch that bastard, would you please let me know? So I can finally stop being afraid.
I'll stop by if I can.
God be with you, sir.
But there's nothing new I can get here other than the point G, which is here. Kind of far away, and there's no traveling point. But I was still willing to go there. I will touch a G point. Damn. Chrissy. You are pretty on it today, isn't it? But I don't mind you do that. I am, you know, I'm pretty too easy, you know, my defenses are pretty weak. You can get me pretty easy, you know. Break my defense, yeah. You're probably able to do that very easy. If I want to go there, is there anything I can interest to check it out? Doesn't seem like it. Just riding on Bohemia. Oh. I don't see anything here. Let's go.
Quick! 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 Go! Ka! Go! Ka! Ka! Quick!
Hmm. Okay, be careful, horse. Horse, can you cry? Well, he can cry. Okay.
Ka! 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 Quick! Ka!
This horse wasn't cheap, that's for sure.
It's very not cheap, you know. My horse, I think my horse is pretty good now, isn't it? Well, this just had a hand. I think he's outside of the house. Oh, here he is.
God bless you, sir.
If you have secret attributes on the basic horse, it becomes best one in game. Yeah, I mean 350 kilometers if you ride a horse over that. I think I'm pretty close to it. I will go check it out after this.
Are you Pint?
I am. Why?
I'm looking for his denner.
I don't know any Stenner.
Stonard said something different.
You're a friend of Stonard's, are you?
Well, he's a bastard.
Ah, God forbid. That's all I need. A friend like that bastard. But he was the only one who really knew Denner.
You're right there. Stenner was always cursing him. He was as lazy as a pig, but always wanted his share.
So you knew Denner? Can you tell me anything about her?
I know Stenner all right, but she ain't been here in some time. Why are you looking for her? What do you want from her?
I'm looking for a... Back in the city, they think she's either dead or run off somewhere. And you're the last person to see her before she went missing.
Kurva.
Kurva.
What can you tell me about Zdenna?
She always had it hard. She lost her parents and her home as a child. She had to learn to take care of herself.
And what about Sternad? How does he fit into this?
Sternard was her guardian angel, as she used to say. If she hadn't been thieving with him, she probably would have ended up a whore. But by sharing with him, she could do what she wanted.
Uh-huh. I'm surprised she stuck with him as long as she did.
That's because she had a hideout somewhere.
Oh.
That's why she'd come to me with her loot, before they taxed her on the spot. And the last time she was here, she said one more...
Guess I need to find her hideout
to
then.
go wherever she wanted, to Prague or Vienna.
I heard she wanted to sell you some valuables. Is that true?
Oh, aye. She had a good haul. No rubbish. Mostly jewelry, rings, one signet ring with a coat of arms and everything. She left it all here. I paid her a pretty sum of coin. It was a good thing she had a basket with her. Otherwise, she couldn't have carried it all.
And what about that signet ring? Do you still have it?
She didn't sell me the ring. She wanted to keep it. Said it'd bring her luck someday.
Do you know what kind of ring was?
Do you know what kind of luck she meant? Did you recognize the signet on the ring?
No. I didn't recognize that signet. But all the while, Dana was giggling to herself. I reckon she had her eye on another mark.
Where did she go next from here? You said she had a lot of coin on her.
That she did. She also had a feeling someone was following her. Someone on a horse.
Someone followed her on a horse from Kuttenberg. Did she say what he looked like?
She didn't. At first, she thought it was some wealthy lord out for a ride. But he held back. Never passed by her and...
And did you see him? Did he come all the way here?
No. But Stella thought he would show. She even left her scarf here and paid some girl to walk around with it to make it look like she was still here.
And then where'd she go?
She wanted to go the back way, through the woods, so nobody could follow her. Past the woods is a road and a ford across a stream. Next to it is a huge boulder. When it rains, the water can rise fast. The road goes on to Kuttenberg.
Well, if it leads back to the road and there was really someone following her, I reckon if they saw she was long in returning, they could have waited for her at the ford, no?
Fuck! That's quite possible. I made a point of looking, but I didn't see any riders that day, so I forgot about it.
You still have Santina's scarf?
Is Dennis scarf?
Scarf, yeah.
Do you still have it?
You still have that?
I wanted to give it back to her the next time she came.
Will you give it to me? I'll try having my dog track her down.
All the same to me. Here you go. But it's been a long time. I don't know if it will help.
Well, we get at something important. Could it have been... yeah, what about the father, Prokop?
And could it have been Father Prokop following her?
What do I know? If he has a horse and fancy clothes. But why would he do it?
I heard he wanted to find her an honest job, but she wasn't interested.
I don't know. She didn't say nothing about that.
Could have been William then.
And could it have been William?
And who would that be?
He's this bard she was seeing.
I don't know about that. I don't remember her mentioning nobody by that name.
Well, I'll go and check out that ford. Maybe I'll find something there.
I hope you don't. Farewell.
Why you hope I don't? Alright, we'll go find more about the thief, Satina. And be honest, I have feelings she may be dead, I don't know. If she's dead, it's pretty hard to find the murderer, so I hope not. Oh shit. Now I may be dead. If I get hit like this. Oh yeah. I ride my horse, 30 more kilometers, I will be done. I'm getting close. Good.
That has to be that ford Point was talking. I should take a look around here.
Alright, dog, come on.
Mutt!
What? Oh, here.
Search.
Have we searched him up? Yep, he got idea already, I think. Oh yeah, that's a broad. What the? What are you looking at? By the way, I think I upgrade my skill again. So, yep. Oh, wait, what? Just some fruit there. Oh shit, that's a standard.
Poor thing. She didn't get very far. Ugh, she's been lying here a long time. At first glance, this body isn't as mutilated as the others. Unfortunately, I can't tell if somebody strangled her like the others. She's been lying here too long for that, but her head is smashed in. Either the murderer hit her with a rock or dashed her hard against the ground. She must have put up a fight. Or maybe he lost his patience. Oh, she's all stuck to her clothes. They're torn up, but I don't see any cuts. The rips are odd. Like someone was looking for something.
It really feels like Jack the Ripper check editor.
I can't make much out by now, but it seems as if the fingers on her right hand are broken. Did the murderer torture her? Or was he trying to get something out of her hand? Oh, my God. Oh, something fell out of her. A signet ring. Oh, that must be the one she stole. But how did it get inside her? Did she swallow it herself? Or did the murderer shove it in there? Was she trying to hide it? Or was it punishment for stealing? Well, that's enough. But what does it all mean? I'd say she put up a decent fight, and the killer had to improvise. And that's about all I
Let me
can
go
find
check the
out.
ring.
She's probably been lying here a few weeks, but that ring is a good lead.
Okay, we get the ring. I think the ring. Yep. No, here. Horse, where are you, horse? Right here. Okay, I think it's time to go back. Inform Numia. But although it's very late night though, maybe I should just well, if it depends on is he sleeping or not. Somehow surprisingly there's no bounty right there making me stop. I just better couldn't burn safety. Hey Lumi, I know you're sleeping, but I find something very... Oh, wait a minute. Never mind. I forget that I get something to read here. Yeah, let me read some book first. You can go sleep now. Ah, I haven't the skill to reach level for this book. Really? Oh shit. Ah, yeah, probably my marksman skill is too low. Maybe for later then. Hey. Yeah, whatever, I'm not going to steal anything.
I found out some interesting things about those murders. Just like you said.
That's wonderful news. But wait a while. I promised Catherine we'd wait for her.
You know Catherine?
She came to see me soon after you did, and started asking me questions. Just like you.
Aha, that's good.
So,
wait, Catherine also come here.
I hope nobody else shows
So we
up.
all come. We're talking
How
in the
did it go?
midnight.
I reckon I've found out all I can.
And do you know who the murderer is?
Not exactly, but I have a few ideas.
I've asked around a bit, and I have my own suspicions.
Is that so? See, I was trying to recall some more details, and I had someone come to mind as well.
I didn't do all this for nothing, did I?
Well,
Well? Who do you suspect now?
Well, I'd say William did it.
Really?
The minstrel.
You can't be serious. He's innocent.
Uh-huh. And who do you think it was?
Prokop. I'm sure of it.
No. Really? That's impossible. It couldn't have been him.
So I see we disagree. Too bad. We could have been done with it quickly.
Well, who do you think it was then?
I'm not entirely sure. First, I'll tell you what I found out, and then it might be easier for us.
Go on then. Starting with who?
Let's talk about Yaka.
Let's talk about Yarka, the one raised by Father Prokop.
What did you learn about her?
She was raised by
didn't just
Prokop.
raise her out of the goodness of his heart. He was actually her uncle.
Really? But he still could have killed her.
His own relative?
Why not? He's a priest. I'm sure he knows the story of Cain and Abel.
Prokop was strict with her.
Prokop also admitted that he didn't know how to handle her, and perhaps he was too strict.
What do you expect from a Bible thumper? Man punishes and God forgives. It never occurs to them that if man didn't punish, God wouldn't have to forgive.
Well, maybe I wouldn't hold it against him. He really tried to make sure she was well taken care of. He wanted to find her a husband, too.
And did you learn who he found?
No. I think it fell apart when Yarka started rebelling.
She served the von Groll family.
Yarka started working for the von Groll family, where she remained until her death.
I was there to ask whether she'd given them any trouble, but they said she was always thorough and reliable.
Ah, so what's the story with von Grolls?
A very wealthy and important family. The mother is quite devout, known to spend a lot of time in prayer. Old von Groller's been sick for years. Can't even get out of bed.
So, who runs affairs?
That would be young Hendel.
Now
he's
this
quite
guy,
successful.
fair 90, he is just killer, you know?
Before her death, I heard she often went to dances.
There's nothing wrong or surprising about that. But maybe she found someone there.
Maybe. Prokop was convinced that she went to see William. That was actually the only name he mentioned.
That doesn't mean anything.
It means she had some relationship with William, or at least knew him.
She was pregnant, though.
And now, most importantly, Yarka was pregnant when they killed her.
I didn't know that. Do you know for sure?
Yes.
So they gutted her.
To make it impossible to tell she was pregnant? I wouldn't be surprised.
May God forgive us.
Do you know who she was pregnant with? Because if we know who the father is, we'll likely know who the killer is.
She didn't tell Prokop.
It had to be someone from those dances. Maybe William.
Prokop think it was William, you know?
Prokop is convinced that she was murdered by that bard, William.
And I agree with him. I heard the daughters of important men come to see him. It even went so far he had to flee the city. And the moment he's back, there's another murder.
Really? But I found out you accused Prokop first, Lumir.
What? Why?
It doesn't matter. It was a mistake, and I paid for it.
And were you as sure then as you are now about William?
I don't think so. But he's a skirt chaser. If he got Yarka pregnant, then...
Perhaps. But why would he kill and mutilate her? He could have just run away.
But then he could never come back.
Why not? He could come back a year later once things have died down, the child would be born, the shame forgotten, and nobody would bring it up again.
I suppose that makes sense. That's all I was able to find out.
You still found out more than I did.
But it's not enough. We still don't know who the killer is.
But we can agree that she was killed because of her pregnancy, can't we?
Agreed. Somebody got rid of her to make sure nobody found out she was pregnant.
I'm sure William wanted...
William isn't the only man with a prick. And he certainly didn't use it to strangle her to death.
Such language. What are you trying to say?
Calm down. The William isn't the only man in the city, you know?
That William isn't the only man in the city. It could have been anyone. And now we'll never find out.
I'm not saying it couldn't have been him. Though I don't think it was. It just seems foolish to only focus on him.
I suppose you're right. Let's forget it.
Oh, I managed to find Stanya in the innkeep.
I managed to find Stanya.
Alive? You found her alive?
I did. Alive and well. Hiding with the charcoal burners.
So she's not one of our victims?
She is. She just managed to escape the killer. She said she was attacked on her way home from the baths. She heard somebody talking in a side street, but it was empty. But when she walked by, someone grabbed her by the throat and started strangling her.
And how did she manage to get away?
She was holding an empty pitcher, and she smashed the killer in the face with it. He either got startled or hurt, but he let her go.
Did she get a look at him? Did she take his eye out or something?
No, she didn't stop to find out. Just ran. Which is probably why she survived.
And what about the blood in the bedroom?
She cut her hand on the broken pitcher. She didn't stay in her room for long. She was still so scared that she grabbed her things and ran off to her beloved charcoal burner.
Someone was waiting for
She
her,
said she
though.
returned from the baths in the evening regularly, and somebody knew exactly which way she would take and where to wait for her.
You mean someone followed her beforehand?
I
to
mean, that
figure out
was
where
long
to
time
ambush her?
ago. I don't
Who knew
think.
that she went to the baths?
Apparently,
I don't
everyone
think
in the
anyone
tavern.
will still looks face
She didn't
damage
hide the
that
fact.
right when she hit someone's face and almost get killed. That was long time ago. Even there's was a face damage, they probably already healed it, you know.
She also said she was sure it wasn't Mole. He may be a pig, but the evening she ran home, he was in bed snoring.
The murder was terribly strong.
According to Stanya, the murderer had a terribly strong grip. Her neck was bruised for almost a month.
Doesn't almost every man have a strong grip?
Depending on what they take in hand every day. A tankard, a quill, or a hammer.
Except
You.
none of our suspects are
That's
miners or
true.
blacksmiths, eh?
Not blacksmith, of course. It's not Henry. It's not me.
According to Stanya, the murderer didn't say a word the entire time.
That's strange, right? I'd expect him to at least call her a whore.
He
The
says
only
size
word he uttered was when she smashed him in the face with the pitcher. He said Scheisse.
So, we're looking for a German?
Even I say Scheiße sometimes, and I'm not German.
Ah, yeah, true. I mean, even I say Scheiße sometimes, and I'm not German too. Do you say that, Christy?
Besides that, she also recalled hearing two voices in the alley. Someone was talking to the killer.
So we have a witness. Now, just to find him.
Or an accomplice? If I remember correctly, the other one must have seen the whole thing, right? And he didn't
Well,
dare to report it.
same as me, you know. I curse in any language I heard, and I know. Stanya doesn't know Prokop.
I asked Stanya if she knew Prokop. She said no.
Maybe she just doesn't remember him. Or he gave a different name, or...
I don't think Father Prokop is the type to frequent the worst tavern in Kuttenberg.
Stanya knew William.
Stanya admitted that she knows William. He flirted with her and tried to get to know her better, but nothing came of it.
And that's probably why I wanted to kill her. And likely rape her before that.
Well, perhaps, but Stanya doesn't think so.
I mean, that William guy
She's
is
sure
not
it wasn't
strong
William,
enough
and no matter what they say about him,
to be
in
the
her
murderer.
eyes, he's a good lad. And that's all that Stanya told me.
I'm so glad that girl is alive.
Me too. At least someone's had a little luck. Does she want to come back, or will she stay with the charcoal burners?
I don't think she'll come back. She's so scared now they'll come back for her, she doesn't even leave the house. I managed to find Zdena.
You found her? Is she alive too?
No. Unfortunately, she's dead.
And where did you find her?
Pretty far away. Near the mill she used to sell things at. Someone caught her in the forest when she was coming home with a load of coin and killed her. I reckon she put up a hell of a fight. So the killer got nervous and ended things quickly.
So he didn't strangle or mutilate her?
Well, she'd been lying in the woods for a long time, so I couldn't really tell. But he definitely didn't hack her up like the others.
She pulled her off a big robbery.
Judging by what her accomplice said, she robbed someone good. She had so much jewelry on her, she could hardly carry it. And what's odd is when she was murdered, the killer left her basket of valuables behind.
So I reckon he didn't kill her for the money.
Sedina was followed by a rider.
She said someone followed her on horseback from Kuttenberg. She tried to lose him, but apparently wasn't able to.
On horseback? I don't suppose she described him, did she?
Only as a wealthy type who never got too close.
That doesn't fit in with the previous murders.
And Prokop argued with
Father Prokop came looking for his Dana
argued with
and nearly
Sedena.
cursed her on the spot.
What did he have in common with a thief?
He had also looked after her, but unlike Yarka, she ended up on the street, and he took it badly.
And Sedena tried to rob von Gorley.
Zdena tried to rob young von Grolle. It's possible she succeeded.
Von Grolle? Yarka worked for them, didn't she?
That whole family is suspicious.
Assumptions. Nothing more.
I'd say it's pretty obvious. Why else would I have found that ring on her?
They just left the ring by her body. That's odd, isn't it?
It wasn't by her body. It was inside of it. I don't know if she swallowed it herself or someone shoved it in her.
That's awful. But I can't say it surprises me.
My mouth is starting to hurt from all this blabbering.
So are my ears and head.
Come now, we're nearly there. We just need to find our suspect. So, Henry, who do you think did it?
I suspect one of the von Gorleys. You know, I think it's not Prokop or William. I think it's the Lobo. Or besides, if you have some suspects, blame the most rich guy.
I suspect one of the von Grolles.
And of course, the Lobo is the most rich
Are
guy.
you sure it wasn't William?
Yak shoved them.
Yarka was their maidservant until she started rebelling, right?
Yes.
Yep.
Do you think she was rebelling because of someone in particular?
Perhaps the young lord?
That's possible.
Jan von Gorley could be the shooter.
Alice had a young and wealthy suitor. And young von Grolle fits both descriptions.
True.
We could be getting somewhere.
Yanka was pregnant with Jan von Gorl's child.
Yarka was pregnant. And if the father was young von Grolle, it would make sense if he got rid of her.
Sakura, you're right.
But William could have fucked her too. Just saying.
Sedena was swallowed by a rider.
Zdena was
A
followed
rider
by
means
someone on a
he's
horse.
rich, you know?
Von Grolle could afford a horse.
That's not so sure, is it? And maybe the horse was stolen or borrowed.
But it certainly worsens the case for him. That much is true.
Sedena robbed von Gorley.
Zdena robbed von Grolle.
That's true.
It's all coming together, isn't it?
And that's all I can pin on him.
So, do we agree that it was young von Groll?
Well, old von Grolle can't do much now, can he?
So do we really agree that our most likely suspect is young von Grolle?
Aye. I agree.
I don't have a problem with it. Little rich boys are capable of anything. But what are we gonna do about it? Our suspicions aren't enough.
They'll just laugh at us without something more tangible.
So, you wanna search their house?
There's nothing else we can do.
Yeah, von Gorley.
There must be a clever way to do it.
We have to find some evidence. None of our conjecture is enough. What will we do?
You could sneak in there.
Or break in?
Catherine, that's not necessary. The young lad wants to learn swordsmanship, and the old one is sick and always calling for a physician.
So I can either pretend to be a sawbones or a swordsman, or break in? That's a lot of options.
You know, I probably
You're a
choose
clever lad.
just
You'll
break in.
figure it out.
But pretend to be someone could be more fun. Yes. But stealing is also fun too, right? Let's see where's that guy. Oh, that's pretty close to me. I thought he's outside of the curtain burn. But looks like nope. Okay. I don't think I can try all three. Besides, it's late night time. I don't think von Burgo family is still waking up. So here we are. I think that's a fourth option. Kill them all. Kill anyone inside the house. Although I probably won't do that. Of course. But just saying, that could be an option too, right? Is that the house? So from Virgo living inside there. Let's see, are there any other way I can get in without getting too much trouble? Oh yeah, I can. Let's see. Make sure I'm clean as hell. Good. Alright, from Virgo should be in this house. What the? It's locked? Hey, what? You gotta be fucking kidding me. But what is this place even for then? I can't get in anywhere. I didn't expect there's a skill book here, but okay. Oh. This is for more stealing. Oh, wait, I don't know this part though. Okay, I think here is the one I need to get in. Yeah. There we go. My hand is very sable. Very suspicious place. Am I right? In theory, I can even run away from there. I can run away from underground. Good. I mean, this is just basement, but you can just run away, you know, go to the tunnel and run away from there. So actually, I opened a location, I can run away from it, which is good. But the place I need to go probably up there. Jan from Virgo's room. This one? Yep, this one. Get some nice sleep, buddy. Well, you know, time for robbing. I'm not just coming here and get the infantile, of course.
What the hell? That's hair.
Ah.
I bet it belonged to those dead girls.
Now we already find the answers. Good. Good. That's correct, you know. We already got the answers. But hey, maybe there's some more things to steal, right? But I'm not really surprised, to be honest. He's the one killing the girls. Totally unsurprised to me. There even some noble women Trophies from the victims. Yep. Well, we got the answer and we can go now. But before we are leaving, why not just steal more things if we can? I mean, they need to pay for that, right? Pay to me. I mean. I don't know how. I guess Henry just used the force to. Ah, nice. Thank you. But you're not looking too well. You need a well sleep, buddy. Sleep well. Yes. Sleep very well. Oh, upgrade my staff. When you are running a crime, the dirtier you are. If you are wielding very heavy armor, you can fight with your body and keep your opponent unsure. This one I need. Thanks for the dice. They need to pay a tax for me to spend so much time fight the killer. So they probably don't mind that though, knowing how bad is his son, right? So they need to pay the tax for it. Besides, I didn't take any of their clothes. I just take the rye, drug, and money. They're still pretty rich. When they even find out they lose so many money, but they can just sell the clothes, and it will be all good. Yes, thank you for acquitting me. But one thing I'm finding strange though, you see when I'm standing here, you can see the top right. When I'm here in the complex, one of complex, I'm in a crime. No, I'm kind of a crime, right? But when I just go here, there's no crime here. So I can stay here as long as I can because there's no crime. I don't know why I say someone's home. Kind of like outside of the bedroom is no crime, but they still their home, right? It is, but somehow it's okay. Standing, it's like yeah, they are crime, you know. If you're trying to get the murder, so you're not in crime anymore. Sam here, not crime anymore. For some reason. Well, they're just servant. I'm not going to care about them. Let's go back. Oh, there. Yeah, nothing special. Let's leave. Like nothing happens. Feng Guoli is the murderer. He killed so many girls, as we know. And good to see you, God. We know who killed them. Wake up.
I need to discuss that visit to the Von Grollers.
Excellent. Let's find Catherine and you can tell us everything.
I think we were right. Something seriously fishy there.
Well, don't keep us in suspense. What did you find out?
You found something there, didn't you? Evidence?
I certainly did. In the young lord's room.
What was it?
This. He had it in a chest in his room. Locks of hair. All brown, but all a bit different. They're definitely from those murdered girls.
Hair? But that's not enough. That definitely won't suffice as proof.
Why wouldn't it? He took them as a keepsake from the dead girls, as a trophy. It was him!
But nobody will believe us. We need more than just hair. A bloody dress or the murder weapon.
And to be honest, I don't think we're going to find anything like that. They're pretty careful to cover their tracks.
Damn it. We're fucked. If we at least had a witness.
And what about 3 witnesses at once?
Where are you going to find 3 witnesses when you don't even have one?
I don't yet, but... Look, we're almost certain young Hendel did it. So what if we set a trap and catch him in the act?
And how do you want to do that? I mean, we don't know who he's planning to murder next.
We'll set someone up. Some brunette.
You want to sacrifice some poor girl?
No, nobody's gonna get hurt. We'll be keeping our eye on her the whole time.
The only one I can think of is Stanya. And I highly doubt that she'd want to risk her life again.
She won't have to. I'll do it.
But you haven't had anything to do with him. He'll see through it immediately. It'll fail.
But we'll wait until the lad's out of the house. Maybe we'll dress Catherine up a bit, and she'll go asking for the young lord, father of her child. When Hendel comes home and hears what happened, he'll come looking for her to fix things up.
I'll cause such a scene, they'll be talking about it for years. Then we'll tell them where he can find me, and we've got him.
If you say so. But where can we do it? We can't do it here. They'd figure it out pretty quick.
We can use one of the rooms here in the tavern. It has only one way out. You'll be hiding across the way, and jump out at the right moment.
Merhaba, everyone.
I repeat, at the right moment.
Don't worry, we won't take our eyes off you.
But that's correct.
Where's Hendel? I need to talk to him!
But why everyone weird like this? What the hell is going on in this cutscenes? Why everyone is like... What the hell?
Screeching about you, Ninny. There's no Hendel here. Certainly not for the likes of you.
Do you hear that, folks?
Yeah, why?
Gets me with child, and now he doesn't want to know me. Get rid of her. Disgrace. Oh, so a poor woman has to suffer because of a man's lust. As if it wasn't already bad enough before.
What lies are you spouting, you strumpet? Goodman Hendel never laid
What the
eyes
hell
on
is
you.
going on?
Besides, you're too old for him. Nobody will believe your lies.
Old am I? He came to me himself because he wanted a mature woman to breed with. And he never even pulled it out. And he filled me up like a wineskin.
It's hot there. Oh.
Suit yourself. I'll give you some time to think it over. But either you come up with an offer of marriage by evening, or first thing in the morning I'll go to the bailiff. And I'll be damn sure to get justice from him.
Yeah, it must be really hot there. Well, it's not about marrying, you know. This makes sense. You know what happened next. But yeah, she's defending Godline's asset.
It's open.
I've come to talk with you.
Ah, the murderer is here.
Hendel, you wanton whore, debauching my son.
Okay, I think this whole cutscene is bug.
Nanny goats
You know,
like you.
it's definitely bug
Yours were
here.
least young, but you.
Right?
Christ, the trials I have to endure.
Right.
A husband with both feet in the grave and a son who'll fuck anything with a hole in it. Slice her up so no one will recognize her, and in case what she says is true, gut her too.
Gutted, is it? I can help you with that.
Get that bitch, you fool!
I think I will try to punish him, you know. What the? What the? What the? Oh, that's pretty hurt. What now? Eh? Okay,
Before I finish you off, I have to ask, why the fuck did you kill them?
Ghost fake chili father
I'll tell you.
versus real fake father.
But you aren't going to like it.
I'm listening.
Because
Chili father. What the
the
hell is
right
chili father
thing
was
to
thinking?
do.
Okay, child
What's
father.
right about murder?
That makes more
all
sense.
those whores had it coming.
You know, that's not true.
You know that's not true. Stan, you hardly knew Hendel, and you still tried to kill her. How many of the others had the same story?
Rubbish. I saw it with my own 2 eyes, and not just me. He might have met the alehouse wench by chance, but they were intimate together. The mistress was convinced they were meeting in the evenings.
Well, she might have been convinced, but that doesn't mean she was right. That girl had a sweetheart.
That's even worse. He surely wasn't a rich and important person like Master Hendel, and she would even cheat on our master with him? Disgusting.
Confess how many people you killed.
Confess then. How many of them did you kill altogether?
Not enough. There's always more who deserve it.
Damn.
They climb out of their holes like rats and infect respectable families. Just like that companion of yours. She certainly sins as much as she breathes, the lured whore.
So not just the family. Even the servant are the fucking crazy, you know.
Name in vain. It's a deadly sin.
Then I suppose we'll be meeting in hell one day.
Madelina had the last word, huh?
It was all Mandalina's idea, wasn't it? She wanted them killed.
And can you blame her?
Oh wait, maybe the young von Goli isn't the murderer. It's his mother. And then the servant is helping him do the murdering.
That time, he'd have believed her. Now he knows very well, luckily, that they're all whores. He doesn't cry for them anymore.
And Mandalina just came to you like that, out of the blue. And you immediately obeyed her.
Well, one time she came to my chambers and she told me she knew very well that Yarka rejected me and that she'd started an affair with Master Hendel, while she was also spreading her legs for others in the evenings. And that she had to be punished before she brought misfortune on someone. And...
Go on. I'm listening.
That she deserved to die for all her sins! And she was right!
I won't kill you. I'll let the law have you. I should kill you here and now. Let the law have
Don't
him.
worry. I'm not going to kill you.
I mean,
I'll hand
probably
you over
we
to the
get
city
handed, you know.
I'm not worried. I'll have you know. My conscience is clear. They
Oh,
were all
really?
nobodies anyways. The bailiff should thank me for cleansing his city of them.
Shut your mouth
Damn,
already.
this guy's totally
Don't make me regret my decision.
like, you know. Well, stop the murder or not, I need to heal myself again. I'm spent all my bandage, by the way. Gotta heal myself for that. Got a nice shot there, by the way. Really BBC for him.
He's over there, just stealing.
What? The fuck is he talking about?
Catherine, wait.
What should I wait for? I'm gonna cut that bitch's throat.
How dare you? Hands off, you heretical scum.
Beat his ass isn't a bad idea. I have more questions for her, you know.
Let her speak. I still don't understand what actually went on here. I have some questions for you.
I'll tell you nothing, you serpent. Nothing. You can't keep me here. Let me go. I'm a woman of worth.
If you won't speak
Damn,
now,
this
then the
old
executioner
hack.
will loosen your tongue
Crazy
when your
old
feet
hack.
start burning. But why wait, right? I'll cut your ear off. Maybe both of them. All you need to talk is a tongue.
No! Let me go!
How the hell we can let me go? Where let you go? Why did you do it?
Why did you do it, for Christ's sake?
Don't blaspheme, you heathen.
Come on! on, answer him or it's gonna hurt.
My husband. He drank a lot, ran around with whores, and didn't pray enough. And God punished him for it. I couldn't allow the same thing to happen to Hendel.
And why kill those girls? Why not just talk to him about it?
I tried.
Let her
But he
fuck
wouldn't
by
listen to
horses.
me.
Man, kill her.
He told me he wanted to sow his wild oats before finding a wife.
You are
So
pretty
your own son didn't
crazy
listen to
too.
you?
You know, as
And
crazy
you
as
started
them.
killing the girls
who seduced him and emboldened him with their brazenness. If they wanted to whore themselves out, they'll pay for it in hell. But there's no way they were going to drag my Hendel there with them.
Handy. Did Handy know about it?
And what about Hendel? Did he know what you were doing?
That I was taking care of his immortal soul and eliminating his temptation? Of course not. But one day he'll be grateful to me for it.
He's going to jump for joy. His mother a mad woman, and his servant a murderer.
Speak politely to me, you whore.
Henry, if you have any more questions, you'd better ask them quickly. I'm sorely tempted to finish this here and now.
What about the hair?
And what about the hair in Hendel's chest? You're trying to tell me he wasn't involved, but he was keeping their hair?
Well, he kept asking about those whores of his, so we always brought him a lock of hair. We told him it was from them, as a parting gift.
Well, you didn't find that strange?
Out of sight, out of mind. He always found some new harlot anyway.
Where did you kill them?
There was no blood where Alice was found. Where did you kill them?
That was up to Thaddeus. He told me something about an abandoned barn.
That guy still
I only
asking
told
for
him to cut
God
them up
because I
thoroughly.
touched his room. Try to rob his
What?
thing inside.
Why?
So stupid.
As a warning.
Well,
So
maybe,
those
yeah,
whores knew
go
what
ask for
awaited them,
God
to put the fear of God in them.
and see what happens there. Do you know you killed innocent girls?
Do you realise you also killed girls who had nothing to do with Hendel?
That's not possible. I saw them all with my own two eyes.
Well, damn,
chatting
I
with
will
him and
kill you is
giggling.
kind of a
And what
filter
about
role.
that alehouse wench?
That
Sip and
strumpet.
Unicef also a
I
killer,
saw how she
also a
treated
filter
him.
role.
It's a damned shame she got away.
Be careful
But she
about
really
that,
had
killer.
nothing to do with Hendel.
She wouldn't have smiled at him the way she did if she didn't want to fornicate with him. They all deserved it. Every single one. And better sooner than later. That trollop in our service even got
Okay,
herself
yeah,
a
now that's
child,
fine.
and she wanted to keep it.
Because
The
that's
slut.
that's a wrong
what about
grammar, so
Stennis?
somehow it's not.
All she did was rob him.
It
and you
won't be
killed her
filtered.
anyway.
She fawned over him like all the others. He even gave her a ring, which she probably sold immediately.
Oh, so
She deserved it.
Santina didn't
She
steal
was
the
a
ring. He
and
gave
stealing
it to
is a
her.
mortal sin.
I'd better stop asking questions.
Burn in hell, all of you.
Well, I
What are
still
we
eat the
doing
hell.
now?
Let's take her to the bailiff. She'll get justice there.
We don't have to go anywhere. I'll give her justice right here, right now.
But we can't do that. She has to go before the court. The law must be upheld.
Did you hear her? I mean, she hasn't got her head on straight. And what judgment will there be? She's from a wealthy family. Nothing will happen to her.
Don't you dare judge me. Only God can do that.
Shut your mouth, you sow. You judged and punished some random girls, and now you'll blaspheme like that?
Our Lord directed me. I did it through His will.
I think the law doesn't ask you
hear
to do this though.
And you want to let her live?
But that's not justice. It's murder. Henry, won't you say something?
I told you, don't you dare judge me. I am a servant of God.
Hello, old bitch. I'm not even, Christian. She has to die with the hand over the execute. Okay, which one do you guys want to pick? Since Killer and Christy, both of you still here, and that's low. It's not some quick time event. I let you to choose it, kill, or into the jail. Remember what he said though. She's a Lobo, so who knows? We better be justice if we send him to the law. But on the other hand, killing is also a murder, of course. I mean, true. if we send her to jail, but he get innocent somehow, we can still kill her later, right? Is that what you mean? If you want to burn her, we need to send her to, to the justice and see will they decide to burn her, Yeah, let's do it.
Put away that knife, Catherine. We'll hand her over to the law.
Don't tell me you'd let her get away with it.
She's not going to get away with anything.
Yeah, she's not going to get away.
She killed so many people.
If
she's lucky, they'll just hang her.
If the judge
not,
don't
she'll
do
be
anything
buried
to her,
alive.
I can go back and kill her
That's
later.
right. We caught her in the act, and she's confessed to us. They can't just let her go.
Of course they can. It's I scratch your back, you scratch mine. You'll see that all these rich burgher and lords have their own justice.
That won't happen. I guarantee you she...
You can't guarantee a thing. You're not the bailiff and you won't be judging her.
She's right, though. We can't just let her out into the streets. She must be punished. And if not, then you can always go and pay her a visit, right? You know very well who she is.
All right then, you last of the righteous.
Yeah, Harry is actually thinking about what we are also thinking,
Don't worry.
If she
I'll
got
take her away.
so able to get one away, we can go back and
This was
kill
a lot
them,
stranger than
kill
I
her.
expected. Do you think we did the right thing?
I'm not sure of anything anymore. Not even myself. Can we just be quiet for a while?
All right, let's be
As you
quiet.
wish. But
Okay.
still, it was damned odd.
Aye, that it was. Let's go and see Lumia. I wonder how he fared.
Okay.
Tell us, Lumiere. How did it turn out?
Did it end well? Oh, we're not going to get into trouble now, are we?
It ended well, and I didn't even tell anyone about you.
I'm surprised it worked out. Both of them must have been lying through their teeth.
Well, if it came to it, I would have had to bring you both in as witnesses. But fortune smiled upon us.
They didn't admit to it, did they?
Sort of. The servant shouted that he was forced into it by Mandalina. And Mandalina completely lost her mind and started screaming that it was the right thing to do. And anyone in her place would have done the same.
My God!
So
She
they
had an
both
ounce of
admitted,
sense,
huh?
She would never have started murdering. What'll happen to them now?
Thaddeus will hang. No doubt about that. And Mandalina, right now she's locked up. We'll see what happens to her.
I knew it!
She'll be punished and not hurt anyone else. That's enough for me.
What will you do, Lumia?
And what will you do now? Will you go back to the town hall, Lumiere?
It's true I've made amends in the eyes of the law, but I probably won't go back now.
Can he join one of our team,
Maybe better
The
to
Yan
write something
cast
about it.
team. Can this guy also
Who knows?
join?
Won't you go back to drinking?
No, it didn't help anything, did it?
100 years not enough,
had
At
just
least for
persevered
10,000
instead,
years,
I
it would be
might
better.
have-
Make sure I
should
should be
have
as dead
pitied
as
those
the
girls.
Ash.
And not myself.
Don't fret. It was a terrible mess, and all three of us had to put our heads together.
Yes. You helped me when I was in need and didn't even know it. Maybe I'll just keep helping as long as I can.
Helping others is the best thing a person can do in this world.
What will you do now, Kathleen?
And what will you do, Catherine? Will you stay here?
I mean, I need to rest my
work isn't done
face,
yet.
I look so bad.
I have to work in the tavern here, and then we'll see. Maybe I'll find work elsewhere.
Could they have, gone
Do
better?
you think we could have done better?
Everything can always be done better. But most important is to do it well and quickly.
Catherine is right. I'll still be kicking myself. Maybe to my dying day. But none of us did anything bad.
Ask her to marry me.
I'm
I
talking
don't
about
think.
innocent
Yeah, I know what you want to do.
No
Don't
more
worry.
girls
I
die
have.
because of you.
I have feeling that we can do that later. In the later of the game.
Let's go our separate ways.
Thank you, lad. You prevented future murders. And you also saved me. And for that, I will be eternally grateful.
I thank you both. Without you,
The devil knows how it would have turned out.
Here you are, as a keepsake. And perhaps as a reward. And if you ever pass by, look us up.
Yes, here is a reward, Henry. And Lumiere, we shall certainly meet again.
Well, just like that, the mission ends. Oh yeah, we say we can let them know. I think we can go back to. I think there's a location. Yeah, I think it's here, isn't it? This one. We can. I wonder we can go tell the Stania. We find the killer, and how should we act about that? Sorry, I left the door open. Sorry about that. Yeah, she's definitely one of the badass women right there. No doubt about this. Let's see, how do I get there fast though? Well, don't think there's any way we can get there fast. Let's go right there.
Slowly. Nice and slow.
But on the other hand, I think we can. Let's see. Oh, with there's a way you can go there faster. But alright, then we'll go by ourselves. Whoops.
Quick. Quick.
大夫, you like him up. Yeah,
He probably want to marry instead, you know.
Quick.
Christy, I mean.
Quick.
Hey, hello, Rob. Are you sure I am? Yay.
Quick.
How's your day, Rob?
Quick.
You got a good day? Well, I mean, at least you didn't tell me it's bad. It's okay then. Well, at least it's okay. I hope it's really.
Go. Quick.
I need a good skill level for this book, really? Open this. Do you think she can dominate Century? Are you okay, killer? Who dominate who? Why dominate me? What's going on? Wow, why I'm wearing a hat again? And why you always redeem the cape? You know, I keep telling you, the cape doesn't work in for this model. Stop using that. It's wasting your redeem point. You know. I told you it's not there. I keep telling you lots of time. You know.
You silly doggy.
Hello, Stan. Yeah, just want to tell you about. Come on, come over here.
Hey, what are you doing here? Welcome. What can I do for you?
The murder was caught.
Stanya, I have good news for you. We caught the murderer.
What? Really? Who was it?
It was the von Groller's servant. He was ordered to do so by the young lord's mother.
What kind of nonsense is that? I don't even know her.
That doesn't matter. She thought you were consorting with her son and decided to kill you.
But I hardly even talked to him. But thank you. Now maybe I'll feel better. I won't wake up at night thinking I hurt someone. I won't feel those fingers around my neck.
What a way to make some groschen.
Okay. You are not a silly potato, but you need to remember things, you know, better next time. Now let's go back and get some sleep a little. I mean, go back to here and get sleep. That's better couldn't burn. My health. I need my health back.
Wait, friend. Come here. We need to talk.
Hmm?
Hey, you! You match the description
Oh,
of
not
the
me.
woman we're supposed to detain.
I don't think it's me. The bat is here.
I look like the kind of woman.
Easy, easy.
What's Merhaba even means?
Nice and slow.
Why you keep saying Merhaba? Killer. I don't even know what does that mean.
Christ, watch out with that horse.
Ow! Mind where you're going.
Is hello or welcome in Turkish? Since when you learn Turkish? Alright. Since when you learn Turkish?
It happens. Just watch where you're going next time.
Okay, let's see. Can I eat something for myself first? A sausage and a sleeping. I need a well sleep to heal myself. No, I know people who are from Turkey. Oh, well, that's not surprising. I know someone who, well, is Turkish but living in Germany. A VTuber. I know a VTuber about that. Okay, now, whoa, that's a long way to go, isn't it? Okay, let me see. I guess I will do the mission outside of Gutenberg, which is this one. Let's go this one. I mean in game, not streamer. Oh, okay. Which one? There's some random, you know, character in Battlefield 1? Do you mean? You know Battlefield 1, right? Or maybe I can do this one first because, yeah, I can just fast travel to there. Yeah, which game? There's a lot much game involving in Turkish, other than the history game, you know, historic games. Non-action game. Okay. Ooh, what's this place? Looks pretty nice. I will give you
My
that.
humble respect.
Hello, father.
I decided to atone for my sins, Father.
For you, it's a necessity. Without sincere repentance, you will head straight into the arms of Lucifer, the fallen angel.
Holy hell, calm down, calm
I'd
down.
like to go now.
There is a conciliation cross between Sukdol and Rabosh. It stands there to mark the end of an old dispute over land between two bailiffs. Not a single drop of blood was spilled. You might be thinking, why is he sending me to a place where nothing happened? Not every dispute has to end in bloodshed. Remember that when you pray there.
What penance do I receive?
Confess your faith by repeating the creed. I hope the Lord will hear your prayers.
I'll make sure to get off on the right foot.
Remember the other one too, so that your legs can actually take you somewhere. Till we meet again.
Yeah, I mean, maybe I will do that sometime later. Just not now. Okay, now we can go check this quest in the south.
Quick!
Man, what the? Man. Are there any ship in Poland, by the way? I mean, a lot of ship in Poland are there. Whoa. That's some high location. A lot. Well, I'm not surprised about this.
Guten Tag. Grüß dich.
Who's the one asking for the
You're new
quest?
here, right?
Oh, you.
You all right, kidder?
Was there something you want?
Was there something you wanted?
Maybe. Maybe not. We'll see. What's your name, pal?
Henry.
Kviatoslav. Pleased to meet you. Well, Henry.
Kviatoslav.
You can't read and write by any chance?
I can.
Brilliant. You're just the man I've been waiting for.
What do you need then?
Really? What do you need?
Someone trustworthy who could help me write this business letter.
And you were just waiting in case one happened to walk past? Isn't there a scribe in Kuttenberg?
Of course there is. It's just that I don't trust the bugger. And his assistant, even worse. While you strike me as a trustworthy fella. What's more, I can tell at first glance you ain't
means
local,
woman
so my
player.
trade secrets are of no
Okay.
use to you.
That's
you want me to write a
actually
letter
kind
for
of
you
cool,
and
you know.
keep it hush-hush?
I couldn't have put it better myself.
What kind of letter is that?
What kind of letter is it, exactly?
Like I said, it's an important business letter. There's some matter I need to settle with this Kuttenberg burger.
Are you offering him something?
Aye. You could say that, actually. It's kind of like...
Hold on a second.
What do I get?
a whole heap of coin. It's really important for...
How long will the letter be?
Very long. There's a lot I need to say.
Okay.
All right. I'm certain we can work something out.
Brilliant. But before we get started, could you take a look at this? Just to test you.
What's this supposed to be?
I was given this here parchment by one wandering student. He said it's a love poem.
how many miles you've wandered at such a grueling pace. Rest your feet, dear maiden. Sit here upon my face. That sounds more like bawdy verse than a love letter.
Is that what it
Okay.
said? Bugger. You know what? You can keep it. But it's clear you can read. So
Amen.
let's get down to
Amen.
work.
Where are we going to write?
Where are we going to write the letter? I can see neither parchment nor an inkwell here.
Oh no, we can't write it here. Too many curious ears round here.
Well then.
You have to go to Kuttenberg, in the northern part of town, known as the Miners' District. I have my office. Enter the city by that gate. Keep going straight until you pass the town hall. Keep the markets on your right. Go as far as the city wall, and there it is. The building may look a bit run down from outside, but don't worry about that. Go in, and my business partners will be waiting for you there.
It sounds like a scam, but I'll go check it out. Okay.
Hold on. You're not coming with me?
I'm afraid I've got things to be doing. But don't worry. My partners know what to do, and they'll pay you.
Can you tell me more about the
Can't
letter?
you tell me anything more about the letter?
Nothing to tell. Like I said, I'm in a wrangle with this rich burgher, and I need to get him to come to the table. And what better way than a nicely written letter?
Right, so I go to the city, and in the miners' district, I find your office. Well, they'll dictate the letter to me and pay me.
That's right. There's one more thing, though. Tell them two in the office that justice is worth more than silver, so they know it's me what sent you.
You have a password? Why?
You know, when coin's at stake, you can't trust anyone. But that's enough chit-chat. Off you go, don't keep them waiting. And welcome to the world of Kuttenberg businessmen. Oh well.
Gutenberg businessman. Alright, I'll go check it out. It seems like a more bigger quest too. But there's a... I think we can go ask this innkeeper for some... Yeah, is it this one? I know.
It happens. Just
I think it's... Yep, I think it's her.
Was möchtest du?
What's new around here?
Da du fragst. One night a carter came. He had some fellow loaded on back, white as a ghost. His eyes as if he had seen den Teufel. Pfui, pfui, pfui. When he was getting off the cart, he fell and never got up again.
He died?
Nein, nein, lebt. Lebt. He's still alive. They gave the poor man a drink and laid him down on some hay, where he fell right to sleep. But it is still bad with him. Sehr übel.
Well, there's another quest I can get around here before we are leaving. Let's go get it. This guy, Yanov.
Awake, my lord.
Yanov, scored this king.
Take it easy. I won't harm you. I'm Henry.
I'm Jan. Sir Jan of Sokoleski.
Sokoleski.
Beat you up.
Humans. 5 of them against the 3 of us. I fled.
And what about the other 2?
Dead. The pain. Could you somehow make it go away?
Can I examine your wound?
Do what you can. I hope you can help.
99999.
How did this happen?
I was fleeing from those butchers. In my haste, I wasn't watching where I was going. I tripped over something. I landed on my back.
Are you hurt anywhere else?
Is anything besides your foot hurt?
My ribs too. It's as if a horse ran over me. Every word hurts.
Now for those ribs.
Now for those ribs. You're not coughing up blood, are you?
God, no. I can breathe. It just hurts like hell.
Probably broke
that's
some,
good.
you know.
Otherwise, you'd be in deep trouble.
Broke through of
It
his
looks like your
bone.
bones and lungs are in good shape.
Yeah.
Just a bit
Oh.
bruised.
Oh, the bone is okay too. Okay. What about
Where
your foot?
exactly does your foot hurt?
Mostly my ankle. And my toes. It feels like someone crushed them. With pincers.
Let me go check it out.
I'll have to take off your boot. I won't know anything until I do.
Very well. Just be careful.
Let's see.
Thank God. I barely felt that. Good work.
Just don't get your expectations up. This is just the beginning.
And let me look at your toes.
Now, let's have a look at those toes.
Ow!
Well, it looks like you've dislocated 2 toes. I can tell just by looking. I'm not surprised it hurts. They're as swollen as if you've been standing barefoot in an anthill.
Oh, your
Show me
ankle.
your ankle. I'll feel it. You see, it's sprained. That explains the swelling and pain. One bad step, and that's it. Well, I don't think I've left anything out.
And can you do anything for me?
Well, I'd better have another look. Well, I
Just
don't think
kidding.
I've left anything out.
Looking around, it
can you
strikes
do
me
anything
that
for me?
the pawns are all men. I wonder if this speaks to the reasons. But what are you talking about? I don't understand anymore.
You've sprained your ankle, dislocated a few toes, and bruised your ribs.
But I'm still alive.
Well, that's the most important thing. The rest I can take care of. For those ribs, you'll need something for the pain, and some bandages to keep things in place. The toes will be worse. I'll have to set those bones back in place.
That's going to hurt, isn't it?
Yeah. But I can get you something to give you courage.
What do you mean,
And then I
Kira?
can rub some healing ointment on it.
Stop
You mustn't
saying
put
I don't
any strain
understand.
on your ankle.
Can you?
It needs to be tightly bandaged. A healing
I mean,
ointment
I know
wouldn't
you
hurt
want to
either.
chat to me,
That's all I
but
can do.
Thanks.
sometimes you
At
completely,
least for your
confuse
efforts.
me.
We'll see if I
I don't even know what I'm
diagnose you
talking
properly.
about.
I'll fix that ankle and those bruised ribs. Keep the bandages clean and change them once in a while. Got it, sir?
Very well. I'll try.
A lot of pain. Okay.
First, we need to straighten out those toes. The longer they stay dislocated, the worse they'll heal.
Will it hurt?
It won't be nice, but a little liquid courage will certainly help.
Good idea. Do you have anything?
Maybe I could find something.
Give it here.
Yeah, go drink it.
To your health.
I'll go check it out
Indeed.
after this.
But I'll be glad if I can ever walk again.
Let's do it. Clench your teeth.
Ooh.
The pain vanished. It's gone.
I can
Or
hear
rather,
that.
It's almost gone.
You're welcome. Yeah. It's a shame I don't have any healing ointment. That'd certainly help. Yeah. It's a shame I don't have any healing ointment. That'd certainly help.
Healing ointment. What's this? What's healing ointment? Embrocation. Okay. I need to buy something called embrocation. But where do I get this embrocation though? Okay, at least I know where to get it.
I'll be back. Soon.
Holy Mary.
Pain
you
gel.
see
Yeah,
all-
something like that probably. I need to buy something called embrocation to heal her pain, his pain. I wonder did the innkeeper got that? Let me go check it out.
Nettoval.
Do you have any embrocation, perhaps? Nope.
Maybe next time.
May God give you health.
I'm sorry.
Let's go fight by ourselves. Yes, we don't have that.
Waiting to happen.
You know how it is. There's always something.
Oh, yeah. Are there any daughter in this game? I don't think I see any daughter yet, though. But maybe a trader could help. Let's go check this trader.
I don't want to be a smart arse, but when someone's over, quick. Quick. Go! Go!
Easy.
Come back.
Easy.
We need to talk.
Nice and
Who
slow.
else would I be?
Whoa, shit.
What is it?
Jesus fucking Christ, this guy blocking. Blocking, motherfucker.
What have I done wrong?
How are your knees?
Man, no, stop blocking it,
I will be going
motherfucker.
to see you all tomorrow. Bye bye, Emma.
Now they only end when
Bye bye.
there's a storm coming.
Bye bye, killer.
Handy, isn't it? At least
Good night to you. And have a nice day. Oh, wait, not good night to you. You are going to school, isn't it?
While the nobles
You just.
are all fine and dandy.
Guten Abend. Schön.
You're just going to sleep. Yeah. Unfortunately, he don't have that. What if he got a blacksmith kit? Yeah, it's not nice, sorry. Definitely not night yet.
I'm glad you found what you were looking for, sir.
Oh, where will that? Who will get this? Oh, maybe he got this. Yeah, maybe he will have that.
Light aroma of exotic.
Enjoy your, well, school day. Hello, do you have that? E something. The strong one is. Oh yeah, a strong one is fine too.
Danke und viel Glück für die Zukunft.
Thank you.
You're always welcome here.
Also need a bandage, you know.
It happens.
Why do I have? Where to buy the bandage? Now I need a lot of bandage, but I don't see where it is.
Easy. Good horse.
Well, no matter what, let's leave.
Well,
That city's sure.
Quick. Gah. Gah.
Ah, that hurts you.
Quick.
slow down, you idiot.
Gah.
Well, there we go.
Whoa. Whoa.
That's why I like this house. Here.
We'll see if I die. This should help your ribs and ankle to heal.
I should be going
Give
to
it some
sleep
time,
soon
and
too.
you'll be as fit as
But
a fiddle.
me, no, wanna. What do you mean?
Well, I've done as much as I
Do
can.
you want to
for
sleep
you.
or not?
The rest is up to God.
Don't be so modest. You've done more than any sawbones could. You have golden hands.
I'm gonna end the
gonna be
stream very
alright?
soon too, you know.
I suppose so.
Probably 30-minute
I need
mess.
a bit more time to get back on my feet.
Oh yeah, it's 5
But I
a.m.
definitely
already.
feel better. But I'd like to ask you a favor.
What is it you need?
Listen,
Yeah, don't worry. I
are
will.
you
I will
familiar
sleep
with
in
this area?
30 minutes later, so you can also go to sleep. As if I lived my whole life here.
I know it like the back of my hand. Maybe even better.
Then you're my man. I need a messenger to act on my behalf in the King's military camp by Kuttenberg.
In Sigismund's camp? What's he got to do with it?
Let me explain. My older brother, the Knight Sir Peter of Sukotleski, is being held captive in the camp. He's fallen into the clutches of a Hungarian baron. Laszlo Farkas is his name. I was supposed to go to the camp and negotiate the terms of his release.
So why do you want to send me there?
Because no one is going to harm an envoy, especially when coin is at stake. I'll no longer go anywhere without protection. Being ambushed once in a lifetime is enough, thanks.
Tell me about
I'd like
about
to
it.
hear more details. Who am I supposed to go and see? Who is he?
A Hungarian baron. His name is Laszlo Farkas.
Laszlo
But I know
Farkas.
hardly anything about him, so you're going to have to ask about him in the camp.
Okay.
What do you need me to negotiate for you?
The terms for a handover. What we need to do for them to release Peter.
Release Peter.
Try not to act like a ragamuffin or lout in front of Laszlo. When he sees that he's speaking to a man of distinction, perhaps he won't try to walk all over you.
And where should the handover take place?
It has to be on neutral ground, so neither party has an advantage. Remember that.
What should I know about Peter?
What should I know about Peter?
Sir Peter, Knight of Sukotleski. He's several years older than I and fought in many great battles. He was always lucky, and nothing ever happened to him. But now, it looks as if fortune has abandoned him.
What does Peter look like?
He's as bold as an egg and has a scar
Lasso
on one
fuck
cheek.
ass.
A souvenir
But
from
that's
battle?
kind of a bully.
Hardly.
It's so strange, you know,
Once
the
his
filter.
horse was spooked and bolted through some bushes with him on the saddle. He nearly lost an eye, but fortunately, he only got that scar.
Oh, eh? What if he doesn't release Peter?
What if that Hungarian doesn't release Peter?
Are you a bully?
He will.
Are you a bully,
War
Christy?
costs money
Are you
and
going to
captives
bully
have to be
me?
fed too. There's also the matter of honor.
What's so honourable in this?
On the battlefield, knights go up against other knights who are often very similar, only they're carrying out the orders of different masters. They have to fight each other, that's clear. But
Bully
they
you
can
with
demonstrate
pressure
to
on
each
both
other
sides.
their honor
Ah,
and spare the
that's
lives of the
something I
defeated.
would like to
Moreover, knights
like to
often
get.
have wealthy relatives who'll pay to have them freed. So, it pays to keep a knight alive and healthy after a defeat.
Aha. I understand.
Alright, that's enough. I can try.
Well, I can try.
God bless you. Here's a letter with the seal of
And
the
a
Lords
side
of
quest,
Sukotleski.
ransom.
Present it to Laszlo Farkas as proof that I sent you. Once you've arranged everything, come back here. I'll be waiting for you.
I suppose there are two missions I can do, two new side quests I get there. I think I will do this one. This one seems could be a shorter mission. Ransom. Let's go to Sigismund's camp. Wow, that's a pretty long way to go. I will do it anyway.
I'm sorry.
Honestly, there are two ways to do this, I think. One is negotiate and release that guy. Well, why I'm not surprised that could happen. There's a two-way to do though, just like what you said. Negotiate and maybe more side quests, or I sneak in, release that Peter, and run away. Well, that could work too, right? I hope your bad thing isn't a spoiler, just a guess. But who knows?
Quick!
Let's see.
Quick! Go! Ka! Go! Go!
Ooh, it's so dark already. Even with the raining, I barely able to see anything. Oh, I know nothing about this game. Only knew you have gun and meet police guy. Well, that's true.
Quick! Quick!
Hello, cool man. There are two missions I can do. Find the capture knight, Peter, and find Laszlo Farkas. Yeah, there's an optional idea. Find the capture knight and release him. So yeah, in theory, I don't really need to negotiate. I can just check him out by my own. Though I probably won't do that. I'll probably try to. Ooh. There are two crewmen fighting each other, Brad and crewman. Oh, there's probably some training there. They are using a wooden sword. Now let's go find that guy. Where did he get kidnapped? Maybe that Lobo will know, this guy.
What are you doing?
Is he still here though? Probably not. Or maybe he's hitting right there. A random soldier, do you know about that?
What are you on at this time of night?
I'm going to see Farkash. Do you know where I might find him?
I have no idea. The chaplain Bohummel or that foreign barber surgeon might know, or my ladder in the bathhouse. She knows everything. Good night. God be with you.
Okay, CDE. Try to ask the cab bathhouse owner. Okay, let's go. Yeah, ask the bathhouse owner. The ladies, the girls always know everything, right? No one can hide their secret from girls.
My respect. What can I do for you?
You certainly know about everything that goes on here in the camp, right?
Of course. The bathhouse is like a second confessional. But instead of prayers and fasting, our sinners can expect wine and wenches.
Worth a try,
I need to ask about a matter that's rather, delicate.
I hope it's nothing too vulgar.
No, nothing like that. But I'd appreciate if it stayed between the two of us. I need to know where they keep the prisoners here. I'm here to negotiate the release of a captured knight. But the whole thing seems fishy. I need to make sure the right man is being held captive here.
I understand, but I can't give you much advice. When I went to see the blacksmith with some herbs for back pain, I passed a tent with 2 men standing in front of it. Someone
Oh.
inside was groaning and moaning. I thought someone had dragged one of my girls in there. I wanted to go in and give him hell, but those 2 wouldn't let me in. They said it was none of my business and I should be on my merry way. I thought it was suspicious.
Thank you. Oh, I make it.
Do you know where I could find Farkash? I don't really know my way around here.
Do you mean Laszlo Farkash?
Yes.
That's the one.
Oh, really? He's easy to find. His tent is right below the smithy. It's big and red, and it's always surrounded by a band of humans.
Alright, thank you for that. But before I'm leaving, do you have any bandage? Well, thankfully, this lady got a bandage. You know what? I really need a bandage. Because I really need it.
Happy to be of service.
I'm sorry.
Okay, there's a 2 thing I can do. Optional. Find a capture knight or find the Peter guide. Okay. Let me go try to capture the knight first. I think I better do a save here, you know. I didn't expect I defy the secret raid.
What the devil are you doing here?
Are you Sir Peter of Sukadleski?
No, I'm not. I'm Hinek of Hobza.
Oh, Sakra. I'll have to keep looking.
Wait! That name sounds familiar, though. But I'm as hungry as a wolf. If you bring me some food, I'll tell you what I know about him.
Yeah, right. The wolf must have his sheep. I'll see what I can get.
Yes, mutton would be fine. Just no bread or apples. I want meat. Juicy and roasted. Or boiled.
For personally,
It
he
doesn't
swear,
matter.
you know,
Just a
request or
big
not, you know.
slab of flesh. And hurry. I'm weak with hunger.
I found a bite to eat for you. Enjoy.
Well then.
Then let me load again. I didn't know he asked. I thought he just random food is okay. Somehow he asked me so. Yeah, this guy really think he's a prisoner? He basically wants something very, very expensive and hard to find. Jesus, this guy's crazy. I'm not going to agree with that. I just let him tell me about everything. Nice art indeed. Nice art. Oh, I kind of want to serve with someone like that, you know. Did the loading just broken? You know what? Bad news. The loading seems broken. Good news. I just saved that right before it. Oh wait, the loading is fine. Okay.
What in the devil are you doing? No, I'm... Wait, that name... But I'm...
Listen, I don't have time for this now. I need to find Knight Peter. I'm here on behalf of his brother, Jan. He came with the ransom to get him back.
Wait, someone really came for him? Well, that's a different story. There was someone else here with me, also a knight. But whether he's this Peter of yours, I don't know.
Where is he now?
With the Lord.
You mean he's dead?
Aye, a few days ago it was.
If it was Peter of Sukadleski, I'm in serious trouble. You really don't remember his name? He must have introduced himself to you.
Him? Not a chance. He was fading fast when they brought him in. He was in pain and barely said half a dozen words. When he began to be delirious, I knew it wouldn't end well.
I have to find him. What did they do with the body?
Ah,
They took
he
it
probably
away.
dead,
I
you know.
heard them say they got hold of a cart to haul the corpse away.
Where do they want to take him?
How am I supposed to know? Away, as quick as possible. No matter what killed him, they don't want word getting out. They're even treating me as if I'll croak at any moment.
Sorry to hear that, but could you get to the point?
The carts are down by the horses. I hope you'll excuse me for not accompanying you.
That's not good news, you know.
That's not good news. What's going to happen to you?
I'm waiting to be exchanged. My honourable jailer has demanded a large sum of money, and on top of that, the hand of my sister. I had no idea I was worth so much. I hope my wife appreciates me more when I finally get home.
Classic noble.
I could help you get out of here if you want.
Save your energy. My father is already on his way. He'll be here in a few days. If I take off now, I'd just make more trouble.
Okay.
No, I'll just sit here until they barter me off like a bushel of oats. That is, if I don't starve to death first.
I better get going now, before someone catches me here.
What the? Oh, don't tell me that Peter guy is dead. Haha. Let's go check it out. He probably one of the cards, yes, I mean.
Alright. I'm not one to chop and change.
No more to it than that, then.
What do you mean? Even if I had, what of it? I have my own life, and you're just a common whore. Harder! I can hardly feel it.
Did someone just fucking inside? Oh, here he is, I think. Yeah, you guys, you two fucking inside, go check the dead body.
Yeah, this is definitely Peter. Jan's not going to be happy about this.
So now I have... Okay. Let me go check that cam. I wanna can I? I think it's this one. No.
Good doggy. Good boy.
This one maybe. Nice buff mat there though. The cool man's got some nice taste, I would say. Let's go find the fuckers, whatever. Let's go find the fuckers. Is that this camp? Isn't it? I know these are just cool man. Oh, here he is. Let me do another save here since I got a lot of save thing truck. It should be fine, right? Let me see how many I have. I got 4 here. I get. Oh yeah, I still have 5, so not a problem here.
Sir Laszlo Farkas?
Yes?
I'm here on behalf of Sir Jan of Sukadleski. My task is to negotiate with you the terms for the release of his brother, Knight Peter.
Really?
He gave me a letter with his seal. Here.
Huh. Very well.
I know the truth about Peter.
I know what happened to the captive. I saw the body.
All right. You have seen through my ruse.
Who killed Peter of Sukadleski?
The Grim Reaper. He died of fever a few days ago. The Sobons had a look at him but could not do anything. You do not have to believe me, but I'm telling you this to show I am not hiding anything from you.
You know what?
Very
I
well.
actually kind of believe him.
What should I tell Jan?
What would you like to tell
Since the
him?
president also told us about that. The truth?
The truth, obviously.
Fine, as you wish. I assume Jan will at least want a proper burial for his brother. He came for his brother, and his brother he shall get.
Well,
Very well.
a rare, honorable
So-
Hungarian. I'm a cool man.
We'll negotiate.
Excellent. I was beginning to think you only wanted to waste my time.
Where will the handover take place?
Right here. I will get him ready to be transported the moment you leave.
Out of the question. Jan insists the handover takes place outside your camp. On neutral ground.
So be it. What about by that mill on the hill between Miskowitz and Horsham?
That sounds good. How will we message each other about the meeting time?
Send the groom from the tavern by the oak. The men know him, and they will let me know.
Let's discuss the ransom.
I see no reason to discuss such a matter with a messenger boy.
Then what am I supposed to tell Jan?
Tell him that he should bring all the resources he has available to the handover. I shall negotiate the exact price with him in person.
That should be just about everything.
Yes, it should be. Return to your master. I do not need to be held up any longer.
Alright. I think this mission, yeah. Luckily there's no additional side quests I need to do. Like you said, at least there's no something like that. I mean, I like this game, but sometimes some mission is really, really long. I have to admit, right? I think it should be... I think it's... oh, yeah, this one. Let me move to Quittenburn and then we return. Then we turn ourselves back. That'll be the fastest way to go, right? And by the time I've done everything properly in the early morning. Once again, there's no any ambush here. Surprisingly.
Easy.
Alright, let's go.
Easy. Nice and slow. God. 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 Quick. Whoa.
Hello, fellas. Be right back. I think the mission will be end soon. Okay. See you later, Christy. To release the last moment of this mission. Hello, Yan.
I bear news from Sigismund's camp.
I was beginning to worry. Speak. Did you see Peter?
Yeah, he's
I'm
dead
very
body.
sorry, but I discovered that Peter is dead.
Peter is... I can't believe it.
Well, I'm afraid it's true. I saw his body, but I had to find him myself. Laszlo didn't tell me a word.
He killed him. That son of a whore killed Peter.
Well, Peter supposedly dying of a fever.
The word is he died of a fever. That's what his fellow captive told me.
That's not important. That mangy, lying, Hungarian swine. He mustn't get away with it.
What do you want to do?
Ambush him.
Get revenge. Avenge Peter. Will you help me?
I mean, you know, I don't really like this, but why not? I mean, I ambush him, get some money, you know, get something inside from these guys. Why not right now?
I've sent a few
After
men
all,
like
they
him to
captured
hell
him,
already.
right? So they should take a response
Laszlo
for
won't
that.
be an exception.
Thank you. I'll never forget this, but we'll need more men for the job. Many more.
How do you want to do it?
We'll play along with Laszlo so he expects nothing. Did you agree on a place for the handover?
Aye. Somewhere beyond Horshan. Near the hill with the mill on top.
Very well. We'll draw that rat out of his camp, and then the trap will be sprung.
I think I know someone who could give us a hand.
Who?
Kuyenka and Ada.
Kubienka and Ada would definitely help me.
What kind of men are they?
I can assure you, they're both skilled with weapons, and they never run from a fight.
In that case, I have no objections. Can you think of anyone else?
Wait. What? Why suddenly we are over? What the fuck is that?
The brothers Posey and Tugbone will certainly make time for a battle against the Cumans.
Christ! Those sound like the nicknames of vagabonds you might meet at the worst kind of tavern. What are their real names?
Jan Posey of Zimberg and his younger brother Miroslav.
Ah, I see. In that case, tell them I'd be honored they came along. Can you think of anyone else?
I know some people from the Kuttenberg sword fighting brotherhood.
How well do you know them?
I probably know Master Menhard and his apprentice Arn the best.
That doesn't sound bad. We could make good use of a master swordsman.
And Golif and Hawk from the guild.
Someone from the guild might give you a hand.
Who are these guild people?
It's not important. One of them they call Goliath. He's got
Goliath,
the strength of
yeah.
3 men. And then there's Hog, who can eat for 3 men.
That sounds quite promising.
I'm not sure if they're really
Try and ask them for
promising,
help.
but yeah, I would
Would
go
you happen
ask
to know
them.
of anyone else?
Well, I can't think of anyone else at the moment. But maybe someone will occur to me.
All right. Go now. I'll wait here for you.
5 reinforcement to join. Oh, you know what? This mission I can do that later, you know. As the game keep progress, I can keep do more and more mission for it, right? Yeah, I will save this mission for in future. I probably will. So I guess I will go to sleep. Back to my house in the Kuttenberg Brotherhood. Get some sleep. And then yeah, I'm about to end the stream. Oh, you're just back. I just thought to get that guy, you know. I mean, that Yank want me to ambush the Hungarian, you know. And he said, "Is there any reinforcements you can ask for?" I said, "Of course, there are some of them, and you can see there's actually can find even more reinforcements." So I'm thinking I will stop doing this mission for a while until I do other more side quests or main quests, and then we can ask more people to do the ambushing, you know, to do the ambushment, and then we can go head out and go fight the Hungarian, you know, when we exchange the body with money. We can actually do the ransom, ambush the Hungarian and kill them all. So yeah, I will stop doing this mission for now. Really, something wrong with your collection? Well, that's unfortunate, but don't worry, I'm going to end the game soon. So I guess it's okay. That's unfortunate, but you know, this is the ending time for me, so I'm going to end the stream. Wait, but where's my bed? By the way? I think my bed is around here. Should I forget it? Oh yeah, yeah, here. Well, at least you can watch the ending indeed. Where's my bed though? Why didn't show my bed anymore? What the fuck? I should be able to remember that. Whatever.
Easy, good horse.
Yep, I think here is a brotherhood. You can see this mission, you can see tell Yan once you are ready to head out. You can actually find a lot of reinforcement, you know. You can to meet the crewmans, and then I probably will be the end of there will be a fight right there. So I want to find more. Now I got 4 options. I can pick them out, of course, but maybe probably I can find way more than that once I my main quest and other side quests keep getting progress. And that'd be really fun image. There's a nice Chinese people hitting the Hungarian with soul together. The Chinese people, or maybe 5 people, I don't know. Enemy maybe they maybe have 5 or 4 people, I don't know. That could be fun, you know. Well, let's before ending my stream, let's go with the books. Everything is fun now. Well, I'm glad to hear that. Yeah, everything is really fun with me. I hope. I'm glad that you're here, like me, staying with you here, even with my strange accent and bad speaking skill. I like this. When you perform a combo, you can +5 to your soul's and swordsmanship skill, making subsequent attack easier to perform and more powerful. The effect lasts for 30 seconds. That sounds good. Now let's get up, do a save, and well, the stream ends there. Do a quick save. There we go. And then eat some fruit, of course. And then wait for it. Here we go. Stream ends. I mean, game ends today. Thank you everyone for coming. Of course, tomorrow I keep focus on the game, you know, play more side quests, or maybe push a main quest a little bit. Thanks for coming though. I appreciate it. Let's see who can I wait here. Hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh, a trooper is... What's he doing? Playing guitar, I think she's... Yeah, she's playing guitar. Let's go with her. I like to hear guitar. Do you enjoy guitar too, Christy? I hope you did. Just like me. I don't know. She's playing guitar in her stream. I want to go check it out. Do you wanna join with me before you're going to sleep and check it out? Well, no matter what, I'm not sure will you. Yeah, let's go together. And thank you. Not just you, also thank you, Killer, Rob, and many people. Actually, not so many people, few people who may be lurking here. I don't know, are there any? But thank you for coming here, and I will see you guys tomorrow for more Kingdom Come 2. And just like that, I'll end the stream here. Goodbye. Mwah. Mwah.